And we're live. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we're live on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube here. Thanks so much, Blue Fago and Patrick. Welcome in back on the channel, everybody. As we'll be tipping off this game in about 13 and a half minutes from now. NBA action tonight here. Houston Rockets coming in number 4 in the Western Conference with a record of 37-20 so far, 20-8 on their home court at the Toyota Center as they host the Memphis Grizzlies, just a tad below 500 at 28-29 overall. 12-16 on the road. Number 8 right now is their seed in the Western Conference. Both of these teams in opposite directions. Grizzlies losers of the past 3 games after the All-Star break. Houston Rockets undefeated 4 straight games they have won. Using their small ball lineup of the Houston Rockets, they haven't lost a game since February 9th when they traded away Clint Capella, and they're using the small ball lineup of everybody there in the starting 5 of 6'7" and below. Hey, welcome on the stream once again. Welcome in, Peyton. Hey, what's good, Ryan? Thanks so much, bud, for stopping by. Chicago plays my man. Jack, welcome in here once again. Play-by-play football, baseball, and more. Welcome back in here. He's a Lakers fan. No problem, bud. I call all different teams here on the channel. Hopefully I'll get some Lakers games in there as well, because I know that there's a good amount of people that like the Lakers as well that come to my channel also. So I call all different teams here. No problem, man. Yes, thanks so much for the update, Ryan. So Villanova up right now. Looks like they're up 51-46. As I'll go through the scoreboard, we'll start off with the NBA here at the moment. Hornets leading the Knicks right now, 56-46 is the score as they go to halftime. Cavaliers leading the 76ers, 55-44 is the score. They go into halftime. That's a shocker there, but also Ben Simmons out for the next 2 weeks or so with his injury. Washington Wizards against the Brooklyn Nets. Wow, crazy day so far tonight in the NBA. Wizards lead the Nets 52-39 is the score. Heat up against the T-Wolves 26-24. Magic lead the Hawks. Hawks just took a 3-point shot, so Hawks with a lead right back 26-23. Hey, welcome in, my Luka Doncic fan on the channel. Welcome in here, my man Enver. Should be back to where it was right there. I don't know why. Sometimes it crashes here all of a sudden, but that's the second time it's happened in a week or so. But San Antonio, with their record, that's why ESPN had flexed out that game, and that is why this game is in its place right now, Memphis versus Houston. But we should be back here. What is good? Hey, welcome in. I don't know anymore. And Avery, thanks so much for stopping by here. Welcome back once again as we'll get ready for this game very shortly. So we'll have tip-off probably in about 10 minutes from now or so. Let's see what's going on right now. The computer is kind of really, for some reason, with the... I think it's taken up a lot so far. Yep, Rhode Island up by 6 at halftime against Fordham. So that's the score going on during that game. Georgia is down by 1 in their game, Peyton putting out. Yeah, indeed, Avery. College basketball, again, is so wild this season. All right, Georgia taking on South Carolina. Close game, 63-62 is the score of that one right now. Sure, I'll definitely hit you up there, Jack, for sure. So Tennessee, I'll put that in there. They take on, is it Arkansas tonight? I think so. Oop. I'll drag that file up here and put it in. So, yep, game against Arkansas at 8:30. They take on each other. Celtics playing a really late game tonight, 10:30 against the Utah Jazz. So, super duper late game tonight. Hey, welcome on the channel here, Viron. Thanks so much for stopping by from Montreal. Thanks so much for finding my channel as well. I appreciate it. So, we'll be calling play-by-play in a little bit of this game. Haven't yet to tip off so far. Viron putting out Houston. Looks great. Yeah, they're solid. Even with a small ball lineup here, they've been doing great things. After they traded away Clint Capella. Welcome to the channel, Jelly Fam. Welcome in. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Wow, Villanova in a tight one right now against St. John's. Thanks so much for the sub, Jelly Fan. I appreciate it. So we're going to get to this game, hopefully the tip-off very soon between these two teams tonight. And feel free to go to the Discord if you guys would like as well. We started off a Discord last week also. I'll go through a little bit of a run of the scores, what's going on throughout the NBA so far tonight. Magic taking on the Hawks. Hawks lead, though, 27-23 is the score. Timberwolves at the end of one lead the Heat 29-28. Oh, that is awesome. Jelly Fam puts out his friend Primetime sent him. Awesome, that's incredible. Thank you so much. So that's great. Hey, welcome back in here, Hawkeye Nation. Welcome back in here, bud. Rhode Island basketball, yep, they're winning tonight. He puts out Rhode Island to the Final Four. Probably not. I would not bet on that. Hawkeye Nation, go Iowa. But this season's been so crazy, like, legit anything could happen. We're going to tip off this game in a couple minutes. Fordham only has one win in the conference, by the way. So they should be blowing them out right now. They shouldn't be up by a close game at halftime. 41 to 35. They shouldn't be up at halftime. URI leads now 44-38. Okay, so this game actually started out 46-40 is the score. So second half actually started out. Thank you guys so much for the scoreboard updates. So we'll tip off this game in about 7 minutes or so. Hey, welcome in here, Jason. Thanks so much, bud, for stopping by. Vian putting out here, this is going to be a heavy game. This should be a good matchup, hopefully. If I had to go here, I like the Rockets in this game. I'm going to go Houston since they've been pretty solid so far this season at home. Hey, welcome in, Vegas Vix. What's good, my man? Thanks so much for stopping by again. And old that Deuce back on the channel here. So we got quite a crowd already, which is great for this one. Avery putting out first time ever that Duke has lost to two unranked teams in the span of a week in the Coach K era. And also, Duke gave up 113 points, which is the tied for the most amount of points ever in the Coach K era there for 40 seasons. Oh, that's incredible, Jelly Fam. So, Primetime committed to his college. That's awesome. Am I going to go live for Michigan versus Wisconsin tomorrow? I do plan to do so. I do plan to do that for my stream tomorrow. We'll tip off in 6 minutes. Yeah, I don't think they're going to go all the way to the Final Four for Rhode Island. They're basically led by Fats Russell. They have a lot of upperclassmen on the team, but I don't think they're going to go all the way to the Final Four. Oh, that's awesome. Vegas Vix changed his profile pic. Awesome, man. Hey, thanks so much, Jack, for the dono hype. Let's get it here in the chat. Thank you so much. Your generosity is greatly appreciated. My man here, Jack, on the channel. You guys are awesome. We're going to tip off this game. 5.5 minutes or so until tip-off, as I'll be on the play-by-play call tonight here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. We got some dono hype. If anybody's new on the channel, first timer, hit the thumbs up, hit the like here, hit the subscribe button, as I'll be calling play-by-play basketball on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So here we have it tonight. Houston Rockets haven't lost a game since February 9th. 4-0 with their small ball lineup here of 6'7" and below for the Rockets. James Harden leads the NBA in points scored per game, averaging a 35.3 points scored per game. Russell Westbrook with 27 points scored per game this season, as Houston, the number one team in free throws and free throw attempts as well as free throw makes, going up against the Memphis Grizzlies, who are number one in assists per games, led by potential Rookie of the Year, Ja Morant. It all depends on the rest of the season, how it goes for Zion right now. Zion averaging about 28 points per game. Ja Morant, though, averaging this year 17.6 points per game, leads the team in assists, just above 6 assists per game this season for the Memphis Grizzlies. Right now a number 8 seed in the NBA playoffs. We'll see if they can maintain that, though. Trailblazers at the 9 seed at the moment, lost to Boston last night. And then the Pelicans right behind them. Yeah, same here. I don't know anymore. I wonder what college he committed to. Sometimes you gotta bend the knees. LOL. Primetime will be in here later tonight. No problem. Awesome. Thanks so much for the heads up, Jelly Fam. You guys are awesome here on the channel. Georgia leading South Carolina. Play-by-play football, baseball, more putting out. 65-63 is the score. Hey, welcome in games videos in the channel. This game is not tipped off yet. It'll be tipping off in about 5 minutes. So 3 to 5 minutes we'll have the tip-off between these two teams. Usually for the ESPN games, it tips off like 15 minutes past the hour or so that's why this game hasn't tipped off yet. Yep, Ryan. Rutgers is getting obliterated right now against Penn State. Rutgers might not even make the tournament. Did you guys remember that video I posted like back in January? It was about Rutgers had like a legitimate chance to make the tournament. Well, now that's just completely fallen down the wayside right now for Rutgers because they cannot win a road game. They only have one road game this season. And Villanova's playing St. John's tonight. Villanova leads St. John's 56-51. Penn State up against Rutgers 45-32. Rutgers definitely Hawkeye Nation. They have fallen off a cliff. Only one road win this season came against Nebraska, which is at the very bottom of the Big Ten. Only better than Northwestern, and that is it. Rhode Island's 19-7. Fordham is 7-19. Also, Fordham only has one conference win, and it's against George Washington. And Rhode Island leads by 8. But URI without their leading rebounder tonight in that game. They do not have Cyril Langevin. He is out for the game, but I think it's Tyrese Martin. He is just a monster tonight on the board. Yeah, look at this. 19 points, 13 rebounds by Tyrese Martin of the Rhode Island Rams, just stepping up tonight for Cyril Langevin, what he usually does for the work on the boards. So we're going to be tipping off this game just in a couple of moments. Do I think Georgia will beat South Carolina? It's going to be close. It can go honestly either way. I'll go South Carolina there just barely because they're at home. Yep, Enver here, big Luka fan. I wish, man, I was calling the Mavericks game. I wish. We were supposed to, and then they flexed out the game so I wouldn't be able to access it. Hey, welcome up here on the channel, my man Prime Time. Thanks so much for stopping by. Big day here for Prime Time on the channel. Committing today to his college, what I don't know anymore, wants to see where it was. Welcome on the channel if anybody's new. I call play-by-play here basketball. Make sure to hit that thumbs up, hit the big red subscribe button if anybody's new here to the channel, and also the notification bell if you'd like to know when I go back and do some more streams as well. We'll be getting ready for tip-off in like a minute or two from now. Rockets with a record of 37-20, 20-8 on their home court, taking on the Memphis Grizzlies, who are 28-29. Hey, welcome in, my man, Matty Joe. Thanks so much for stopping by, brother, again, for this one. And Raptor 2.0, welcome back in here, Raptor 2.0. He's got Memphis winning this one, 116-112. Hey, no problem. No problem. Anytime, guys. Feel free whenever you guys have a chance to make it on the stream. Whenever you guys have a chance. Prime Time, he is committed to the University of Duke. There we go. Congrats, my man. Congratulations to you, my man. So, big day there for Prime Time. Indeed, Matty Joe. This channel is just blown up past couple weeks. Is Kansas the true #1 team in the country? Who's my pick to win March Madness? It's tight. It's tight. I'm going to go... It's either a toss-up between Kansas and Dayton. I believe that I'm probably going to do the stream of Dayton versus Davidson on Friday night. So, I haven't actually taken a look at Dayton yet. I'm going to take a look at them for the first time this season, see how legitimate they are, and base it off of that, because Davidson right now, they are getting better and better and better. But in my Final Four right now, I got Kentucky, Dayton, Kansas, and Florida State. So that's my Final Four. Kentucky, Kansas, Dayton, and Florida State. Alright, we're going to tip off this game right here. Just a moment. Houston going left to right in the court. They got the red jerseys for this game with the white letters and numbers. Memphis going in the light blue uniforms for this one for Memphis with a white lettering. As Memphis will go right to left, Houston goes left to right. This game will be tipping off right now, and the ball goes over to the Grizzlies. Grizzlies basketball, DeAnthony Melton has it. Takes it past the half-court logo, passes it off top of the key, hands it off to Kyle Anderson. Anderson with the basketball, dribbles right wing perimeter. Grizzlies have it first right now on the road at the Toyota Center. Passes over left wing into the hands of John Morant. Going up for Rookie of the Year right now, averaging just over 17 per game. Passes top of the key, dribble drive. Into the lane, floats it off the back iron. No good, and the shot by Dylan Brooks goes out of bounds and stops the clock with 11:35. The ball gets tipped out of bounds by Houston. Memphis will get it back. Memphis going in. Wow, those are sweet-looking jerseys. Going back in the good old throwbacks right there. Vancouver Grizzlies jerseys that they're going back in. And the refs are going to take a look at that to see who it's actually out of bounds on. So 11:35 left to go in the first half. Peyton putting out a prime time. He heard him on ESPN. That's fantastic. Play-by-play football, baseball, more projecting the score for this one. Thinks Houston will win by 17, 139-122. We got an inbound coming up here by the Grizzlies. Grizzlies basketball, catch and shoot a three, fires left wing, and No good. And that's going to go right back over to Houston. Villanova is playing St. John's tonight. So it's St. John's versus Villanova. We'll get you guys scoreboard updates in just a couple moments once we get to commercial break. Houston, first possession now into the hands of Harden. Harden with the basketball. Villanova up by 9 in their game, 62-53. Thanks so much, Ryan, for the scoreboard update. They dribble past the half-court logo. Westbrook, bounce pass inside with a backdoor cut. That one's up and in by Daniel House for 2. First 2 points on the board tonight here. 11:15 left to go in the first half. Grizzlies got the basketball. Bounce pass over to Morant. Morant now at the top of the key. Morant guarded by House. Dribbles towards the left wing perimeter. Morant swings it. Left baseline. Floater. That one rolls around the rim. No good by Anderson. Rebounds. And it gets tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Valanciunas of the Grizzlies. It goes out of bounds, and the Rockets will get back the basketball. Houston, second possession now with James Harden. Past the half-court logo. 11 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Harden at the top of the key dribbling. Makes his move inside now. Into the lane. Banks it up and in for 2 more by James Harden. 4-zip now to score. Houston looking good in their first 2 possessions. Memphis with the basketball. Morant swings it over now. Right wing to Anderson. Anderson with the ball. Looking to pass it. Lobs it over. Valanciunas has it. Right elbow. Swings it back out to Morant. Morant at the left wing perimeter. Guarded by Harden. Step back 3 over. Harden. No good. Hit the front rim. Rebound Rockets. Rockets with the basketball. First 2 possessions a score. Here goes Westbrook into the lane. Passes. House over to the left corner. 3 taken up in the air. No good. Rattled out. Rebound Memphis. Grizzlies here with the basketball. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. Memphis had it. Turnover. Offensive foul by the Grizzlies, and the ball goes back to Houston. Oh, I'm from Massachusetts, by the way. So I'm from Massachusetts, not too far away from Rhode Island. My man Viron on the channel. That indeed Raptor 2.0. That should be a W for sure for Villanova as they take on St. John's. Next game against Providence, it could be a different result. I've got that game much, much closer. 3-ball. Left wing goes now by James Harden. Already he's got 5. Basketball to Memphis here. Inside the low post, they have it left baseline. Shot fake, puts up the jumper, too high, rough start, rebounds by Russell Westbrook of the Rockets. Rockets basketball. Memphis just 0 rhythm right now. Westbrook passes back out to Harden. Harden a 3. No good from the 24-footer. Rebound by Memphis. Memphis with the basketball, dribble drive inside, puts it up. Floater finally with a bucket for 2. 5-point game. Let's see here. We'll scroll right back up here on the chat. Ryan putting out college basketball awards. Point guard, Peyton Pritchard. Shooting guard, puts out Edwards. Small forward for Jordan Wara. And power forward, Obi Toppin, Luka Garza will be the center there. So we got 7-2 to score. That's pretty well accurate for sure. Miles Powell is up there as well. I will put definitely Miles Powell into that category because he's a shooting guard. First shot's up, first shot's good. Second shot coming up at the free throw line by the Houston Rockets by Russell Westbrook. Hey, thanks so much for the update. I don't know anymore. Rhode Island now up by 10. First double-digit lead. There we go. As the lead for them. They're without their leading rebounder tonight, Cyril Langevin. But if they get the W, I'm feeling more confident heading into the game on Sunday. I'm actually going to that game against St. Louis on Sunday. Second shot, no good, miss at the line by Westbrook. They get the basketball, dribble, right baseline for the Grizzlies. Swings it back out now at the right wing. Into the hands of Valanciunas. Makes his move inside. Going inside with a floater. No good off the mark. Rebounds by Westbrook of the Rockets. Got hit in the nose. He is okay, though. Russell Westbrook dribbles past the half-court logo. Burst of speed. Past defenders. Missed the layup, though. Off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound Memphis. Grizzlies with the ball now. Top of the key, and they lose control of it as they passed it out of bounds. Turnover Memphis goes back to Houston. Yeah, no problem, Ryan. He's going back to the Penn State game now. I'm pretty sure they're still, like, crushing Rutgers. I'll give you that score update for you guys. Let's see what we got here. Oh, no, actually, Rutgers has cut the gap a little bit. 49-40 is the score, so you can't say that they're getting blown out like they did at halftime. So, only a 9-point lead at the moment there. As Rutgers just hit a 3-point shot. Georgia's down by 2. Payton putting out. Thank you guys so much for the scoreboard updates. Awesome, awesome. Let's see what we got. Raptor 2.0. He thinks Providence will be like South Carolina a few years back. A team in a big conference you're like, yep, nobody saw. I think that was, yeah, that was my senior year of college, 2017. And they went all the way to the Final Four. That was crazy. Currently, we're going to go on first TV timeout of the game. 8-2 is the score. Rockets lead in this one against the Memphis Grizzlies. So we got 8:45 left to go in the first half. James Harden, so far in this game, we'll take a look at the point totals, but he had a 3-point step back early in this one from behind the arc. James Harden so far with 5 points, 2 by Daniel House, 1 by Russell Westbrook. For the Grizzlies, 2-point score by Kyle Anderson, and the rest was 0. Hey, welcome to the channel, Multi-Apples. Thanks so much for stopping by here, finding my channel. If anybody's new for the first time, make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub. If anybody's new here, I call play-by-play basketball and Behind the Arc basketball on YouTube. I can see it too. It all depends on the matchup. If Providence is able to make the Sweet 16 there, Raptor 2.0. All about the matchup, though. That's the only thing. I have to see what the matchups are. So, yep, Penn State's up by 9, 49-40 over Rutgers. Rhode Island up by 10 against Fordham, 59-49. Thank you guys so much for the scoreboard updates. In a couple minutes, Tennessee will be taking on Arkansas, so I'll keep up the scoreboard updates for my man Jack here on the channel. Peyton really is a big Georgia Bulldog fan. Putting out Go Georgia here, man. Only limit to one message, though, Peyton. Don't keep on repeating the same word again. Only limit it because we want like everybody to have like a fair shot to be in the chat tonight. Let's see what else we got. College basketball, Villanova leading St. John's by 11, 69-58 is the score. Number 9 Maryland tipping off against Minnesota in 45 minutes from now. NBA tonight. We'll take a look at the scores so far going on in the NBA tonight. Let's see. Cleveland Cavaliers crushing the Philadelphia 76ers tonight, 64-48. No Ben Simmons in that game for Philly, as they got about 8 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Washington Wizards lead the Brooklyn Nets 60-47. Interesting night in the NBA as the Timberwolves lead the Heat 46-41. Magic up against the Hawks 52-48. Other games tonight, Hornets lead the Knicks 59-53. So those are the scores right now going on throughout the NBA. We'll get back to action here after this TV timeout. Hey, welcome in, my man Ayub. Thanks so much for stopping by, brother. I appreciate it, bud, for stopping by here. Ryan putting out officially hyped for me to do Dayton. Yeah, I believe they play Davison on Friday. If I'm able to get that game, I'll cover it for you guys. So yeah, they're on ESPN2 here. I remember the last time they played on ESPN2, the stream like lagged. It was like 45 minutes behind or so. I found a backup stream just in case it can't go for some reason. I did find a backup stream that has ESPN2 just in case. So hopefully we should be good. We should be good to go on Friday night, hopefully, for me to call Dayton. Hey, thank you so much, Ayub. I appreciate it, my man. We hit 1K a couple weeks ago, which it's been an absolute blast. I'm trying to see there if there's like any, because I actually don't have cable, if there's like anywhere that I can find like a stream for that Rhode Island Dayton game over on Wednesday. But I've yet to uncover how to like get access over to the CBS Sports Network, because you have to pay like money to do that or so. Like there's no way you can get a free trial or anything. We're back to action. Memphis on the pass and the key. That one by John Morant just soars right over the head of Dillon Brooks and goes out of bounds. As that's a turnover, it goes right back to Houston. 8-2 to score, 8:30 left to go in the first half. Rockets with the basketball. James Harden dribbles now, takes it past the half-court logo. Harden at the left wing perimeter. Bounce pass, top of the key over to House. House, dribble drive inside, and that's going to be an offensive foul by Houston. Ball goes back over to Memphis. 59-52 the score, so it's making things interesting. Rhode Island has just allowed Fordham to hit a three-point shot, so it puts it back to 7. Thanks so much for the update there. 8:10 left to go in the first half. Memphis with the basketball. Valanciunas dribbles towards the right wing. Passes this one to the right baseline, looking to float it up. They swing it over, though, to the top of the key. Dillon Brooks inside. Reverse hand. Goes down for 2. That one by Brooks. Cuts it down to half here. 8-4 to score. Houston gets the basketball right back. They're going to dribble past the half-court logo. They pass it back outside. That's a 3 taken by House. Off the mark, no good. Rebound offensively, though, by James Harden. Texas Tech got crushed last night against Oklahoma. Peyton. Final score was 65-51. Oklahoma beat Texas Tech 65-51 in a much-needed win for the Sooners to keep their tournament hopes alive. Man, rough start in this game right now. 8-4 to score. And wow, Penn State had a massive lead, and now Rutgers is trying to come back in it. Right baseline dribble here. Low post, and we got a block right there by Memphis. Memphis now with the basketball. They take it past the half-court logo. Top of the key into the hands of Morant. Morant looking to swing it around. Passes over to Brooks. Shot fake. Dylan Brooks back over to Morant. Takes the three. Top of the key. It's up. It's good. Money by Ja Morant. It's a one-point game. 8-7 now the score. 7:10 left to go in the first half. Houston with the basketball. They have it in the low post. Puts up the jumper. No good. They get the tip in. That one's good by Russell Westbrook on the follow. Back to three here as we approach the 7-minute mark. They have it into the hands now of Memphis. Memphis, low post to Valanciunas. Takes up the jumper up, and now one hits the front rim. No good. Rebound Houston. 6:50 left to go as they dribble past the half-court logo. They have it now with Harden. Harden free throw circle. Back out. Westbrook takes the three, and no good off the mark. Rebound by Memphis. Yeah, man, I hear you, Ayub, with Louisville lately. Man, I hear you. That three-point shot, that one just rattled right in there by Memphis. It goes up and in right off the rim for three. So this game's tied up at 10. Houston dribble jive right there with a quick offense, and they lay it up and in for two. 6:20 left to go in the first half. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit the sub. If anybody's new here on the channel, I call play-by-play basketball. Oh, with a block in the key by Houston. Houston going to get the ball back. Harden with the ball now at the right wing. Passes inside. Low post. House floats it up. It's good for two by the Rockets. They extend it now to 4. 14-10 the score. Oh, awesome, Chicago plays. Thanks so much, bud. I appreciate it, man, because actually I do not have cable over here at the house, so that game's not on CBS. It's on CBS Sports Network. So currently we're just on a break here in this game. 4-point lead by the Rockets. Hey, welcome on the channel, David Brown. I appreciate it, bud. You are a true G. Thanks so much for stopping by. I call play-by-play for NBA games, college basketball games, the March Madness tournament on the channel here and Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So if you guys enjoy basketball, and welcome on the channel, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you're new. Hit the subscribe button down below, notification bell if you want to be notified when I do go live for future streams. Do I think Louisville has a shot at the ACC tournament? I will say I think they have a shot for the final there. They're going to have a shot for the final, I believe, to take on Florida State. The thing is, Florida State's had their number twice now. I feel like that's just a bad matchup for Louisville, because Florida State's just really scrappy defensively, and they got multiple players that's just so tough to stop for Florida State there. It's like not one score. It's multiple players there that can score. Like, they had 9 different scores, I believe. Hey, thank you so much, Jack here, my man. He is here on the channel with a dono hype. I appreciate it for your generosity there with a donation. You guys are awesome here tonight. So currently we're just on break. Feel free to drop the link as well over to the Discord if you guys would like. We have a Discord as well. I know we got a link to that also that we had going on earlier in the chat. Yep, Rhode Island up 62-54 right now against Fordham. If you guys did not know, I am a big fan of Rhode Island for college basketball, same as Providence. So Rhode Island leads by 8 right now on the road against Fordham without their leading rebounder, Cyril Langevin, as well. Tyrese Martin has 15 rebounds. That's crazy. 23 points, 15 rebounds against a team that is somehow I think they're like top 30 in college basketball. Fordham is, and like fewest points allowed this season, but Rhode Island able to drop 60 plus right now. So right now we're just on break. 14-10 is the score. Yeah, definitely. Florida State, dominant front court in Tallahassee and a great backcourt there. They're just so even with the players. Devin Vassell, MJ Walker. They got a lot of good players on that team. Patrick Williams has just risen from the bench lately for the Seminoles. They're going to be a tough out to be in the tournament. They're scrappy. They're a really good team when it comes to steals per game. Yep, Fordham has only got 1 win in the conference. Feelings about Duke versus Wake Forest last night? Well, that basically puts me, if the matchup's there in college basketball for the tournament, if the matchup's there in the first round and Duke is a 3, I'm gonna pick a 14 over Duke. because Duke just cannot show up in these games. They can't play defense in away games. They're young, they're immature, they blow leads. They blew a 9-point lead with 75 seconds left remaining. It's just they haven't grown up this season, and that's a problem for Duke there. That's going to be a problem when they get out early in the ACC tournament if they can't play in the neutral court correctly. They play so well at Cameron Indoor. It's because they're at home. But they have all the trouble in the world when they're on the road. We're back to action, and Penn State right now is having trouble as well, as they have blown massive lead. They were up by 18 at halftime, and they have blown as they lead by 3 right now against Rutgers. Thanks so much for the update, Ryan. We get a foul on the low post. We're back to action. 5:49 left to go in the first half. 14-10 the score. Very first quarter here. Very low quarter to start out with between Memphis and Houston. We got free throws coming up by Jonas Valanciunas at the free throw line. First one coming up for the Grizzlies. They go into their retro uniforms for tonight. First one's up, first one's good. Throwback to the Vancouver days right there with a light blue Vancouver jersey that they got on tonight. Georgia tied with South Carolina. 10 seconds left to go. Thanks so much for the update right there, Peyton. I appreciate it, bud. Ayuba, he puts out, he lives 5 minutes away from, oh man, from Fordham, dude. 5 minutes away from Fordham. Yeah, since I've been alive, I'm 24 years old now. I've never remembered Fordham like having a good basketball team, like never. Like I've always remembered bottom college basketball teams like Fordham, Dartmouth, like bad teams that never win games. That's a right corner three, way off the mark, no good by Houston. The rebound by Memphis. Grizzlies with the basketball. Morant swings it back out to the right wing. 3 taken off the mark, no good. Valanciunas tried to go up for the rebound. Morant got it back, and that one up and good off the backboard, but the offensive putback by John Morant ties it up 14. 5:15 left to go in the first half. Houston with the basketball. They have it at the right wing here. Going inside, Westbrook tried to float it up. That one no good, though. It gets rebound by Memphis. Memphis swings it back out to the right wing. Ball tip, deflected, stolen away. James Harden with a steal. 1 man to beat, and the key lays it up. No good off the backboard. Tipped right back. Houston will take a 3 off the offensive rebound. No good, and another one. Westbrook passes out here to Harden. Harden's got it. 4:50 left to go. Bounce past Westbrook. Westbrook at the right corner. Takes a deep 2. It's up. It's good. Shoots it over Valanciunas for 2. And Houston back on top here by 2. 16-14 Russell Westbrook, 7 points so far. Valanciunas has it. Hands this one over to the top of the key to Melton. Melton bounce pass, stolen right back. Russell Westbrook with a steal. Dribble drive, splits the double team, lays it up and in off the backboard for 2 more by Russell. It's 18-14. 4:20 left to go before the end of quarter number 1. Memphis has the ball, swings it back to the left wing. Into the hands of Dylan Brooks. Brooks top of the key. Passes over to Morant. Morant with the basketball working on Westbrook. Morant now. On Tucker now this time as he picks him up. Westbrook almost stripped into the ball though as he went to the free throw circle. Morant dribbles back. Takes a 3 off the mark. No good. And rebound by James Harden. Harden with the ball past the half court. Looking no look pass. Going inside. He missed the layup. But right there where you need him with a contact is another offensive rebound. And Houston puts up 2 more on the board. I'll get to the chat in just a moment here. Yes, now I have a chance to get to the chat as we get a stoppage in time here. Let's see. Wow, so Fordham actually beat St. John's and a couple of other teams. Actually, yeah, but Fordham's just been really, really bad. 53-50. Penn State is leading Rutgers. Thanks so much for the update there, Ryan. Man, that game is getting close and close. Wow, 1991 for Fordham. They haven't been to the tournament. Thank you so much for the update, Ayub. That's crazy. That is before Brown, though. Brown's last tournament appearance was in 86. And Brown's the closest D1 college to me. That's a missed 3-point shot by Memphis. I'm still waiting for Brown to get there. 3 ball. It's up. It's good. Houston knocks it down. They're up by 9 off the triple right there. As that one goes down by the newly acquired, right before the trade deadline, Robert Covington. 9-zip run by the Rockets, 3:15 left to go in the quarter. They have it now at the right wing perimeter. Memphis swings it back over top of the key. Into the hands of Josh Jackson. Passes that one and the ball gets turned over. Harden with a steal. Harden at the top of the key. Dribbles now, makes his move inside. Harden with a bump and we get a foul in the low post. It's going to stop the clock with 2:58. Georgia down by 1 with 6 seconds left to go. Sorry to hear that, Peyton. Hopefully they can get a miracle for you, bud. Yeah, Rhode Island leads Fordham now by 9, 67-58 to score. 6.5 left remaining. Wow, Richmond in a tight one. Richmond in a tight one right now against George Washington, 66-63. What teams haven't been dancing? I think there's like 40-something teams that hasn't gone to the tournament. I think the longest one, though, is William and Mary. I think William and Mary's been playing college basketball since like the early 1900s, maybe even like since like 1890s or so for William and Mary. They've never gone to the tournament since it first started. And I think that was back in like 1936. That's when the first tournament happened. No good on the layup right there off the offensive rebound by Memphis. Rebound Houston. Houston with the basketball, dribbles past the half-court logo. They got it at the left wing perimeter. Harden now dribbles top of the key. Shot fake. Takes a three. It's up. No good off the side rim. Tipped around. The rebound by the Grizzlies. 2:20 left to go. Grizzlies with the basketball. Wow, Georgia, South Carolina going into overtime. Thanks so much for the update there, Peyton. Crazy, crazy game. So another game with extra time. Memphis with a 3-ball. And they knock it down right there for the triple. Yeah, so William and Mary, they've never been to the NCAA tournament. That's absolutely crazy. Houston inside puts up the jumper for 2. It's back to an 8-point game. Memphis with the ball past the half-court logo. I don't think Dartmouth's made it in since like late 1950s or 1960s for Dartmouth in the Ivy League. Spin move. Dylan Brooks over Harden on the jumper off the mark. No good, but they get the offensive rebounds. They have it at the right baseline by Yuta Watanabe, and we get a foul inside the key. As Gorgie Jang was going up for the rebound, that foul will be called on the Rockets by Austin Rivers, trying to go up for the rebound, working on Jang. So inbound coming up here by Memphis. If anybody's new, first timer on the channel, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, hit the sub here if anybody's new, and let me know down in the chat below if you're a Grizzlies fan or a Rockets fan here on the channel. And if you're a Rockets fan, I'll be back for Houston versus Boston on Saturday night for the Celtics game as they take on the Rockets in primetime. Jumper and a key, no good. Rebounds by Houston. Houston with the basketball. Austin Rivers has it, right wing perimeter. Yo, William and Mary, number 1 in the conference, and that was what Andy Katz was talking about, I think like a month ago or so. They have a legitimate chance to get there this year. Houston knocks down a 3 right there as it's 28-17. 1 minute left to go in the first quarter. Low post, Memphis puts it up. Shot gets blocked. Rivers with the basketball. 3-on-1 now for Houston. Westbrook into the lane. Dribble drive. Puts it up and in off the glass for 2 more. It's a 13-point Rockets lead here at the Toyota Center. Hey, welcome in my man John from Off the Wall Hockey. A ping pong master last night during his stream. Awesome stuff, my man. Check him out. His streams are absolute fire there on Off the Wall Hockey as well, as we'll be doing some awesome streams during the tournament with each other. 3-point shot, no good by Memphis. Rebound Houston. Houston with the basketball. Takes the jumper. It's up, and it rolls through for 2 more. Am I going to go live Sunday for the Rhode Island game against St. Louis, Peyton puts here? No, I'm going to be at the game, Peyton. I got tickets to go to the game with my girlfriend, so I'm going to the actual game at the Ryan Center on Sunday at 2 o'clock. Rockets in trouble, down by 15, Grizzlies down in trouble, down by 15. Rockets with a 15-point lead. Lost control of it in the key right there. Turnover by Memphis. Rough game for them so far. Westbrook with the ball past half court. 7 seconds left to go in quarter number 1. Westbrook has it. Right wing perimeter. He dribbles. 3 now at the free throw circle. Passes back out. That's a deep 3 taken at the horn. Easy peasy money. Pleasy right there. Robert Covington draining down the triple from the outside. That Covington, there was a Green from behind the arc. Actually, it's 32 for the Rockets. Jeff Green, he was the one who drained it down. Not 33 for Robert Covington. So 33. Or 32. Yep, 32. Jeff Green was the one who drained it down. It's 35-17 after quarter number 1. Does my girlfriend like basketball? Yeah, she enjoys going to the games with me. We've gone to a couple of games already this year. She actually graduated from Boston University, so we went to them back in December, and then she lives like right down the road from Harvard, so we went to a game for Harvard earlier this year, but it's nothing like compared to like the state of Rhode Island in their basketball or so, because Harvard and BU don't really have like strong programs. Somehow though, Harvard is only yeah, Harvard, I think, is number 2 right now, and the Ivy BU is number 2 in the Patriot somehow this league. So currently we're just on break. Gonna get back to action here. Second quarter, just a minute. Hey, welcome in, my man Ant. Thanks so much for stopping by here once again. Georgia and South Carolina, massive game tonight, 81-81. Wow. Fordham is coming back crazy, man. They only got one conference win this season. Yeah, 69-67. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if Rhode Island loses to Fordham, that's the end of their chances. That's it. That's it for the tournament. I don't know how in the world this happens. Fats Russell's only got 12 points. Yikes. They got to start scoring here. Once again, that's a massive problem. We'll see. There's like 3.5 left to go in that game. Fordham is the home team. Rhode Island's without their leading rebounder tonight, though, Cyril Langevin. So he's out of the game. Crazy. Currently, we're just at the end of quarter number 1 in this one. We'll be back for the second quarter in a couple minutes. Houston just lighting it up from the border right now. 54% from the floor. Leading scorer tonight is Russell Westbrook with 13. Hey, welcome in, THG. Thanks so much for stopping by. Yeah, they should have no problem with this team. But this is crazy, like college basketball in a nutshell this season. Crazy, crazy. VCU is losing against UMass, 46-43. UMass is up by 3 against VCU. Crazy. Do I get Rhode Island games on stream? Usually not, because they never play on like ESPN, and I actually don't have ESPN Plus. So I usually never have access to the games or so I just have to pay attention to the scoreboard. Sometimes they play over on CBS-SM, but I actually don't have that game either. That one's on ESPN Plus as pay-per-view tonight. I wish they just put it for free on ESPN3 like they do for most of the games. That would help out so much. Rhode Island just got a jumper right there, 71-67. They're up with 3:30 left to go. So 4-point Rhode Island lead right now. Keep you guys updated when I do have a chance. Man. Yeah, might as well throw up if they do fall in that game. Oof. Because if they do lose to Fordham, that's it for the tournament. That is it for the tournament. Even if they beat Dayton, that goes down as like a net loss to Fordham, who is like, I don't even know their net ranking. It's probably like 250-something for their net ranking. It's terrible. They've only got one win in the conference. It's against George Washington, who Rhode Island's beat George Washington by 31. 3-point shot off the mark by Memphis, and Houston with the basketball. Rough start here tonight by the Grizzlies. Houston. Oh, Houston just turned it over right there. Ball goes right back over to Memphis. Memphis, low post inside, puts up the jumper. That one too high off the backboard, and we get a foul going up for the rebounds. Memphis should be shooting 2 at the line, as this will be Josh Jackson shooting 2 at the free throw line. 11:33 left to go. Oh, wait, the refs talk about it. They say that Jackson got committed with a push-off. Wow, so it's going to go back to Houston. Didn't see that there was a push-off on there. Houston gets the ball, passes to the corner. Left corner. And they just run over a Memphis player into the lane. Gorgie Jane goes down, commits the charge, and the ball goes back to Memphis. Just little entry pass right into the key, and Ben McLemore just flat out runs him over. 35-17, 11:25 left to go before halftime. Memphis with the ball. Indeed there, John. Memphis has got to get some type of rhythm going offensively. Struggling right now. Melton has it top of the key, swings it over right wing perimeter. Memphis with the basketball. Back to D'Anthony Melton. Moves it back to the top now. Dribble drive free throw circle for Memphis. Pass, low post, double teamed up. They take the hook, and that one rolls around the rim. They get it up and in, and it's good. 35-19 the score. Yeah, that's a big oof. Ranked 280 in the country for their net ranking. Big oof. URI did lose to Brown, though, back in, I think it was like late December. Yeah, it's on ESPN Plus, so that's like pay-per-view. Houston, no good on the shot. Rebound by Memphis. Memphis into the key. Hook, they get it. So back-to-back buckets right there by the Grizzlies. Puts it back to 14. Rockets with the basketball. Westbrook dribbles towards the left wing perimeter. Makes his move left baseline. Inside, low post. Russell Westbrook gets the ball tipped, denied. Looking for a foul. There isn't one. And now we got one inside the low post. As that was Josh Jackson, who tried to go up for the block, and he goes down. And we got a foul that stops the clock with the time on the game. 74-72. 2 minutes left to go. And URI just barely surviving. It's just unhelpful. Not helpful at all. Well, positivity here that UMass is beating VCU 48-43. They just got to take care of business and win the rest of their schedule. Yeah, Brown is ranked like 215, I think, in the net. And they lost to Brown. And they're still like considered to be an at-large. But then Providence lost against Long Beach State. And I think Long Beach State's like at the very bottom of their conference. But Providence is just getting better and better and better. Alright, so there was a foul in the play. Memphis to the free throw line. First shot's up, first shot's good. 13-point game. Yeah, Brown isn't that bad. They're just so inconsistent. Oh my gosh, Colgate in a close game against Bucknell. You honestly don't even know with the Patriot League. Colgate could finish with like 7 or 8 losses in this season overall, and then they could lose in the championship against Boston University. You honestly don't even know. That shot's good at the free throw line. Low post. Houston back in their way. Puts up the jumper. That one's up. That one's good for 2. 37-23, 14-point game. 10 minutes left to go. Why would Rhode Island not make the tournament? Well, if they lose tonight, that's basically how they're just going to kill themselves and not make the tournament. Left elbow jumper off the pass, off the mark there by Memphis, by Watanabe, rebound Houston. 14-point game, Rockets have it. Westbrook at the right elbow, swings it back to the left wing, into the hands of Rivers. Rivers with the basketball, makes his move, dribble drive, splits the double team with a floater. Austin Rivers puts it up, and it is good. That one good for 2. It's 39-23. What I don't want with that game against Fordham is for them to go into overtime. Oh my gosh, Fordham just took the lead. 75-74 with 1:08 left to go. Fordham just took the lead. Yeah, that's crazy. What you don't want is them to go into overtime on the road because it seems like deja vu all over again with Davison the other night. That shot's good by Rivers at the free throw line. It's 40-23. 17-point lead. Memphis with the basketball. They got the top of the key, dribbling towards the left wing here to Jang. Gorgie Jang looking to pass it. Hey, welcome to the channel. Renee out in the Philippines. Thanks so much for stopping by. You're a Russell Westbrook fan. I appreciate it for finding my channel. Bounce pass. Left baseline. Backing his way inside. Swings it over. Nice passing here. Open corner. No good. Missed the three-point shot on the rebounds. Gets rebound by the Rockets. Rockets with the basketball. Westbrook. Stop and pop jumper. Right elbow off the mark. No good. Rebound Memphis. 17-point game right now. 9 minutes left to go. Memphis with the basketball, dribbling at the right elbow. They dribble back out. Looking to bounce pass. They do into the hands of the right elbow of Watanabe. Watanabe hands this one off into the key now to Jackson. Jackson passes right off there to the backdoor cut. Watanabe slams it home for 2. 15-point game, 8:40 off remaining. Low post Houston. Going inside. Banks it up and in by Rivers. That one's good for 2. It's back to 17 and a timeout on the floor with 8:40 left to go before halftime. Sorry to hear that, Peyton. Is it over if Georgia loses? Well, they're basically out of the tournament for Georgia this season. They're out of the tournament. Yeah, how in the world is Stephen F. Austin not ranked? They only got 3 losses. And how in the world is Arizona State not ranked? Arizona State winning against Oregon last week, and they're number 1 in the Pac-12. Is that legit? I'm trying to find here. I wonder, because I can go from their Twitter to see if that's actually real. Yeah, nothing posted. Nothing posted at all. I usually go by ESPN with the scoreboard updates. What I got is 1:08 left to go. Arizona State's right, yeah, they're at number 26. So what I got is 1:06 left to go, and it's 75-74. That's the score between Fordham and Rhode Island at the moment. So I don't have any confirmation that they've won just yet. And Rhode Island hasn't put anything on their Twitter page either for their basketball team about this game. So let's see. Currently, we're just on break. We'll take a look. Leading scores tonight so far. for the Rockets will go through there first. Leading the way, Russell Westbrook with 15 at the moment. And he's basically the team so far. James Harden with 7 so far in this one for the Grizzlies, leading the way. Only 5 points in this game by Dillon Brooks and Ja Morant as they lead the team in scoring. So yeah, Peyton here, Florida State and Georgia fan. So we got a sports channel out for all the fans here on the channel as we keep on building up the platform. 44 seconds left to go. Fordham still up by 1, 75-74. Might as well turn into the play-by-play. Fordham just got a rebound with 44 seconds. Fats Russell just missed the layup. That's what happened. Oof. Big oof. Penn State leading Rutgers 62-57. Villanova has won against St. John's tonight 71-60. Massive matchup. They take on Providence on Saturday. Should be calling that game. Richmond, final 46 seconds, leading George Washington 69-64. And St. Bonaventure versus Duquesne, tight one. Bonnie's lead 58-56. UMass up against VCU tonight 50-45. Crazy season for college basketball. The A-10 might just be a one-bid league, honestly, if this just keeps up. Yeah, indeed, Ant. Florida State, really, really good. They're so balanced. .38 seconds left to go in that Fordham versus Rhode Island game, and Fordham just took a timeout. That's the problem. They had that problem against LaSalle, too. They blew out George Washington. They won against LaSalle at home by 3, and they're having major troubles tonight against Fordham. All right, we're getting right back to this game here. Memphis with the ball, 8.5 left to go before halftime. Memphis has it, takes the jumper, it's up, no good. Rebounds. Tried to go for it, was by Houston, tipped out of bounds by Memphis, so the Rockets will get it right back. If anybody's new here on the channel first time, make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Rockets with the basketball into the hands of Westbrook, dribbles past the half-court logo here. They're up at the moment by 17, makes this move inside, Westbrook swings it back out to Tucker. Tucker, a 3, right corner, nails it down right there for the triple by PJ, puts it at 20. 8:10 left to go before halftime. Memphis in deep, deep trouble so far as they pass it over to Josh Jackson. Jackson makes his move inside. Floater in the key off the back iron. No good. Gets the offensive board. Swings it back out to Brooks. Brooks takes a 3. Off the mark. Offensive rebound. Memphis puts it up. No good off the back iron. And finally, they're able to get a tip in right there. That one's up. That one's good for 2. 18-point game into the key. Burst the speed. And they go inside right there and lay it up. And then Russell Westbrook able to tear apart the defense and take advantage of it right there with a dribble drive and a layup into the lane. Back to 20. Hey, welcome in, my man, Uncle Pizzle. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Doing pretty well. Thanks so much, my man, for stopping by. 1:55 a.m. Of course, I love the dedication here. Jason putting out here. He loves me, bro. I'm the classic here on the channel, man. Rhode Island basketball. 17 seconds left to go. Let's see what they draw up. You or I, ball. I'm pinned to this game right now. I'll keep you guys updated. Right now, we're just on the TV timeout, and Houston is crushing it by 20. Yep, good old PG-13. I'll give you guys the complete scoreboard update of this game once it happens. Georgia down by 4. Thanks so much for the update there, Peyton, my man. Wow, Alex Caruso destroying Alonzo Ball yesterday. It's crazy, man. Peyton puts, if Georgia loses, he's not a fan no more. I don't think you want to be a bandwagon fan, man. Don't be a bandwagon fan. Just cheer for the teams that you always enjoy watching. Oh, I'm going to take a look. I'm going to update you guys. The Tennessee game. Oh, goodness. Oh, sorry, Jack here. If Jack is on the channel right now because he's a Tennessee fan, oof. Oh, gosh. Tennessee's getting blown out against Arkansas 24-9. Oh, man, it's crazy what's going on tonight in college basketball. Another day, another random game in college basketball. So currently we're just on break. We're going to get back to this game in a little bit, everyone. 7:48 left to go in the second quarter. It's a 20-point Rocket lead here at the moment. Jack here on the channel once again. Give his bro Alex a shout out for sure, man. Welcome in Jack's brother Alex to the channel right now. I appreciate it, as he's gonna be gonna give me a new fan here. Awesome for stopping by on the channel. Crazy. 6 seconds left to go, and Rhode Island's still down. And Fordham just fouled. Fordham just fouled Rhode Island, so I wonder what the case is. I don't know the foul trouble or anything to that game, but looked like URI went up for the rebound and just got fouled with it. So I don't know if they're in the bonus or anything. Oh, Rhode Island tied it. Rhode Island tied it up at 75. Jacob Toppin made the free throw. So Obi Toppin's brother makes the free throw, tie game at 75. And we'll see if they have another one left in the tank for the free throw. 75-75, though. You got to be better defensively against a Fordham team who is just dead bottom in college basketball in scoring per game. Okay, we're back to action in this one. Houston with the basketball off the inbound dribble drive into the key. And that one's no good. Get a whistle on the foul. Rhode Island just took the lead. 76-75. Rhode Island up by 1 with free throws, and URI takes a timeout. Houston lost the basketball back over to Memphis. Memphis with the ball now top of the key. Morant dribbles towards the right wing. Swings it. Low post down. Nice passing with the backdoor cut right there as they jam it down at the right baseline. Goes down for 2. Back to 18. 7:30 left to go. 76ers, big dud tonight too. Thanks so much for the update, Byron. I was looking at their score earlier. PJ Tucker takes another 3 from the right corner. Misses that one though. It's off the mark, no good. And the rebound goes to Memphis. Memphis with the basketball. We're going to take a look. 76ers playing their game right now. And big oof for them, for Philadelphia tonight. Yikes. Oh, they're coming back there. They're losing by 7 against the Cavaliers. Memphis, in transition, takes a 3. It's up and good for 3. 47-32. Grizzlies with the basketball off the steal into the key, lays it up and in. Got multiple buckets here by Memphis in the past 45 seconds. Houston, now with the ball, dribbles past half court. James Harden with the basketball. Yep, Ben Simmons is out now for 2 weeks. Harden at the left wing perimeter. Do I think the Celtics will beat the Jazz tonight? Ooh, it's going to be a close game. Step back 3. Harden off the mark. We get a foul. 6:29 left to go. Stops the clock. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Celtics in the close one tonight. It's gonna be close though. They're coming off a back-to-back. They might be a little bit gassed, and it's gone final. Final. Rhode Island has won Fordham, 76-75. Crazy. End of game. That offensive rebounds might just saved Rhode Island's chances to be in the March Madness tournament as they take on St. Louis at the Ryan Center on Sunday. And I'll be showing up for that game. And that offensive rebound foul by Fordham with 6 seconds left to go probably just saved the hopes of URI to make the tournament. We got free throws coming up at the line. Houston by James Harden. He was fouled from behind the three-point arc, so he's shooting 3. First shot's up and good. Second shot's good. And the third shot coming up, this one is good as well. James Harden nails all 3 down. 50-34, 6:25 left remaining. Memphis with the basketball, trailing now by a lot of points. They pass it over. Dillon Brooks takes a 3. That one's off the back iron, no good. Rebound Harden. Harden with the basketball. Hey, welcome in, Alex. Thanks so much, bud, for stopping by. I appreciate my man once again. Harden swings it back over now to House. Moves it over to the right corner. 3 taken. It's up. No good. Off the back iron. Tipped around the rim. They got the tip in. Falls in for 2 by PJ Tucker. It's an 18-point game, 52-34. Memphis with the basketball. Into the hands of Anderson. Anderson bounce pass over. Moves it back over to Anderson. Left wing perimeter. Anderson passes over now to Dillon Brooks. Brooks with the ball at the top of the key. Dillon Brooks has it. Dribbles now, makes his move inside. Low post, floats it up. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound Covington. Rockets with the basketball. 5.5 left to go before halftime. If anybody's new on the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. And we get a foul away from the basketball. It's going to be offensive by Daniel House of the Rockets. So turnover Houston. Ball goes back to Memphis. Georgia down by 1 now. 4 seconds left to go. So, Massive game there against South Carolina tonight. Crazy stuff happening this season in college basketball. South Carolina lost to Boston University earlier this year in non-conference play, so crazy stuff has happened in college basketball this season. Jumper, no good by Memphis, rebound by Houston. Rockets with the ball. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by here, Marge. I appreciate it for being on the channel tonight. Oh, is that right? Memphis for the Memphis. Let's see here, Memphis Tigers. Let's see. Oh, they didn't play tonight for the Memphis Tigers. They did not play, but they did not win yesterday. They lost against SMU, which hurts their tournament chances. That's a three-point shot. It is up. It's good by Houston. 55-34 to score. 4:40 left to go. Houston with a steal. Here they go in transition. Westbrook with a layup. Banks it up and then off the backboard for two more by the Rockets. And they are just in full control. Up by 22. Largest lead tonight. Thanks so much for the update. Chicago plays Bradley leading by 1 against Illinois State. 1 minute left to go. We got a lot of close games tonight. I'm going to update you guys. Next game I'm going to update you guys when we get to break is that UMass game against VCU. Because UMass looking for the upset tonight. Low post. Puts up the jumper. Got a foul inside the key though. I think PJ Tucker commits the foul. Stops the clock. 4:16. Hey, welcome in here, Ken. Thanks so much for stopping by, bud. A Rocket fan on the channel. We got a little bit of time that just stopped. Richmond beat George Washington 73-70. So close games with the two bubble teams tonight. Rhode Island barely escaping against Fordham. 76-75. Richmond won against GW 73-70. St. Bonaventure close one against Duquesne 70-69. And yeah, UMass looking like they're going to beat VCU. 20 seconds left to go. And how about that? The Massachusetts Minutemen up by 6. Crazy. First shot up. First shot's good at the free throw line by Memphis. Back to a 22-point game. Second shot coming up by Valanciunas at the free throw line. Ants, next goal here to get a mod before March Madness. Definitely, man. Keep on coming back, brother. I'm gonna hit you up with one before the tournament. You guys are awesome. I love the passion everybody's had here on the channel. Free throw is no good. Houston got the rebound, just coughed it up with the basketball. Memphis goes in with a steal and scoops it up and in off the glass for 2. 20-point game with 4 minutes left to go. Jumper. No good off the mark by Houston. Rebound Valanciunas for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies basketball. Yep, that's right. Ken's a Chicago Bulls fan. I remember you told me about that. And we got a foul here. It's going to be on PJ Tucker. Houston stops the clock. 3:49. Kobe Bryant is your father, Marge puts out here. I am so sorry to hear that. Condolences to you. So sorry. And condolences to you. So we're going to get back to action. 3:40 left to go. They move it over inside. Valanciunas backdoor cut, and that's going to be a goaltend by Covington of Houston. So 2 points awarded to the Grizzlies. Oh, yep, that's right. Alex goes to VCU. Speaking of VCU, their women's team for basketball beat George Mason 48-36 tonight. Wow, that's a low-scoring game. 36 points are the fewest VCU has allowed all this season. Wow, man. That's a crazy low score there. I remember, I think it was back in 2012, it was Tennessee versus Georgetown, and the final score was something crazy like 38-36. 3-ball left corner, that one nailed down by James Harden for the triple. 60-39. Memphis with the basketball. They have it in the low post now. Dylan Brooks passes it off. Ball tipped out of bounds. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Tucker of Houston. So Memphis will get it back now with 3:13 left to go. UMass just beat VCU by 8. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Crazy. UMass is getting better and better. I hope they can build off of that for next season. I really would like to see UMass like make the tournament sometime again and represent my state. Even though it's like 2.5 hours away from me, it's just they haven't been good at all. Like ever since, well, around like I was born in '95, so they had Calipari as a head coach because they were the power team. They were the Gonzaga basically in the '90s, and then. When I started first remembering like March Madness and college basketball, like 2000 onwards, like I saw like UMass was basically just the very bottom of the conference like every single year. Memphis just drilled a 3 right down. Besides my senior year of high school, 2014, UMass made it into the tournament, but unfortunately they lost in the first round. 18-point game, Houston with the ball. The ball gets tipped out of bounds. Rockets should be getting it right back. Marge put it out here. VC was a great team. Yeah, there was early 2010s. They made it all the way to the Final Four as an 11 seed. I remember that. I was a freshman in high school, and that was crazy. Harden floats it up. We got a foul. It's going to be a Houston foul here, so the ball goes back over to Memphis. Am I going to be alive for the Florida State game at 1 on Saturday? I unfortunately will not be covering that one on Saturday. I'll be covering Providence against Villanova at 12. And then I believe Kentucky versus Auburn at 3:45. And then Celtics versus Rockets at 8:30. So that's my schedule on Saturday, I believe, right now. So that's what I've got planned. Memphis dribble drive into the key, and Dylan Brooks gets called for the offensive foul as he just runs right over in the key, Daniel House. So the Rockets will get it right back. Yep, back in the good old days there with UMass for Coach Cal. 18-point game, 2:19 left to go. Ayub is back here. Oh, sorry, my man. If there's anything that you need, brother, feel free to let me know. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Ah, sorry to hear that. Jeez. Crazy night of college basketball. Hey, welcome in here, Kurt Mello. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by here. Yeah, small ball going so well. Looking for their fifth straight win here with their small ball lineup. Yup, my man Ant's going to be there. Saturday, 3:45 Eastern, Kentucky versus Auburn. Should be a really good crowd for that game. Memphis will get the basketball back. 2:10 left to go before half. Wow, thanks so much for the update. I don't know anymore. Penn State barely beating Rutgers. They were up by 18 at halftime. They win by 1. The ball gets tipped to the backcourt. Memphis gets it back. Under 2 left to go before halftime. Grizzlies at the top of the key. Burst of speed. Ja Morant floats it up, and it's good off the backboard for 2. Puts it back to 16 right now, and we get a timeout on the court with 1:54 left to go. What a finish for sure. What a finish. Do I think Kentucky will beat Auburn? Yes, I do believe so. That game is at Rupp Arena. With all the momentum coming in for Kentucky and Emmanuel quickly just unstoppable, Kentucky's going to be a tough team to get out of the tournament. Houston, dribble drive, inside, floats it up. That one's good for the 2-point shot. 62-44, Memphis jacks up a 3 immediately. That one's off the mark, no good. Rebound by James Harden. Harden with the basketball, past half court. Harden has it top of the key. Makes his move at the free throw circle. Floats it up with a contact, and James Harden gets fouled. And it's going to stop the clock with 1:24 left to go. Oh, man, what a finish. So there was a game winner there. Penn State against Rutgers. Crazy. What a finish. Houston with the basketball was before the shot that no foul shots. Houston gets the inbound, takes a 3, and they draw it down just immediately right there. 65-44. 1:10 left to go before halftime right now. Memphis with the basketball passing back to Morant. Morant now at the top of the key. Hey, thank you so much, Peyton, for stopping by here, my man. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Floats it up, hits the front rim. No good. A lot of contact, and Memphis inside the low post. They should be going to the free throw line shooting some shots as Houston picks up the foul. 21-point Rocket lead, and is that James Harden down? Who's that down? I'm trying to see the number in just a moment. Yep, that's James Harden, because when he covered up his beard and then put his hands down away from his beard, he went down right there underneath the basketball. Harden able to get helped up to his feet, so that's a good sign right there by James Harden. And Memphis will go to the free throw line, shoot 2. Oh yeah, definitely. And Kentucky, in my opinion, will be able to get the W for sure against Auburn on Saturday. Much improved where they last took them on. Hey, welcome in. Loves Greatness here. He likes James Harden for MVP. Thanks so much for stopping by here, Loves Greatness. First shot, no good, a miss at the free throw line by the Grizzlies. Second shot just coming up in a moment. We're going to about a minute and 10 left to go before halftime. If anybody's new, first timer on the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. That shot's up. That shot is good. by Memphis puts it back to 20. Houston. Inside, dribble drive, Russell Westbrook, too good. Banks it up and in off the backboard for 2 more. Back to 22. Memphis. In the low post, Morant floats it up, no good with a little bit of help. Gets the tip in, though, as that shot goes down for 2 by Josh Jackson. Back to 20. Rockets with it, 40 seconds left to go before halftime. Spin move into the key. Russell Westbrook just destroying single-handedly this Memphis Grizzlies team as he banks up another one on the spin move off the backboard, and it goes in for 2 more by Westbrook. Having himself a monster game so far tonight. 40 seconds left to go before half. Hey, welcome to the channel, Miguel. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Thanks so much for finding my channel. Currently, we're on a stoppage in time. We're going to get back to this game with Memphis with the basketball just a second. Russell Westbrook, 25 points. And we're not even at halftime. They're just tearing it up right now. Oh, there was a technical called by Westbrook. So Memphis will go to the free throw line, shoot a free throw, and they miss it. Yeah, after Westbrook scored, the refs teed him up. They gave him a technical. 69-47. Got 39 seconds left to go before half. And Memphis will get the basketball back. If you're new to the channel, feel free to hit the thumbs up. Hit the big red subscribe button if you enjoy what I do. I call play-by-play basketball. I'm Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Steal by Westbrook. Tearing it down right there with a two-handed jam. Nobody gets behind him to defend. And Russell Westbrook brings his team now to 71. Incredible night so far here by Russ. Memphis with the basketball getting absolutely destroyed right now. Grizzlies on national television. That's why I was saying earlier they should have put on the Mavericks versus the Spurs. Missed three-point shot. Tried to get it. Memphis with the basketball, and they lose control of it out of bounds, trying to rebound it. Ball goes back here to Houston, 11 on the clock. Did I watch the end of the URI Fordham game? I was calling this game, so I didn't have a chance to see the highlights just yet. Alright, 9 seconds left to go. Houston with the basketball. Past half court, Harden. Dribbles now. Makes his move into lane. Lots of contact. Floats up the ball, and it'll be a foul on the court with 3.6 left remaining. Who's it going to be? It was right in the key. They're taking a look at the foul. I think Harden's going to go to the free throw line and shoot some shots. Looks like it might have been on Memphis here. Yeah, it's going to be on Gorgie Jang on the foul in the key. So Harden's going to shoot at the free throw line. Man, blowout right now. Crazy. Memphis is absolutely getting obliterated. Hey, thank you so much, Miguel. I appreciate my man for the sub and the like to the channel. Loves greatness here. He's got a great point right there since I'm a Celtics fan as well. Can't wait for the Celtics to beat the Jazz tonight. I hope so, man. I really do hope so. I can't call the game tonight because it's so late, but I do plan to call the Celtics game, by the way, on Sunday night, or Saturday night. They take on the Rockets, so next NBA stream, Celtics-Rockets, Saturday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. First shot, no good at the free throw line by James Harden. 3.6 seconds left to go on the clock before halftime. Thank you so much, Ken, for stopping by here, and Peyton on the channel tonight. And have a nice night as well, Peyton. Thanks so much, my man, for stopping by, and he'll see me tomorrow. Wow, Anthony Edwards, 36 points tonight there for the Georgia game against South Carolina. That's crazy. Second shot good at the free throw line by James Harden. Harden coming up for his third. At the line right now for Houston, and he hits it. And I'll see you in the next stream, Peyton, my man. Alright, 73-47 Memphis. Gonna shoot a half-court shot, and that one's off the mark, no good, and we're at halftime. Russell Westbrook, 20 points in the paint, 25 he's got total in the first half. Halfway there to 50 as we're at halftime in this one. Russell Westbrook just absolutely tearing it up right now on the court. I do plan to do a triple header for you guys on Saturday. Should be some really great games for sure. So my plan for Saturday is noontime Providence at Villanova. 3:45 Kentucky hosting Auburn. And then the late game for the Saturday night showcase is Celtics taking on the Rockets. So if you guys would like, make sure to hit the like, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button as well. Hit the notification bell also if you like to know when I go back and do some more streams here in the future. So currently we're just at halftime. Russell Westbrook tearing this thing up on the court. 25 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals in this game by Russ. 21 points by James Harden at the moment. And then basically the rest of the team with 8 points or less by all the other players for the Rockets. For Memphis, leading scorer tonight, Dylan Brooks with 10 points. John Morant been held right now at halftime to 7. Shooting the ball really low, 3 for 10 from the floor. When Stephen F. Austin gets ranked high like Buffalo, what if Stephen F. Austin gets ranked high like Buffalo last year? I feel like they're probably going to get ranked probably towards like the 11 or 12 line, most likely. Because a lot of those mid-majors are. For some reason, they didn't treat the MAC like that last year. They put that Buffalo team way up. I think they got to a 6 in the tournament. This game, indeed, has just been a beatdown tonight, Uncle Pizzle. This has been awesome, guys. We got already 30 likes at halftime. Thank you so much for stopping by, everyone. Welcome to the channel here. We got somebody new on at halftime. Hello. Welcome in. ZZZZ. Welcome here to the halftime portion right now. Just going to go over a couple of scores since we're at halftime. If anybody's new on the channel, don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the big red subscribe button. I call play-by-play basketball here on the channel. NBA, college basketball, and the March Madness tournament on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. And as well as the notification bell if you guys enjoy what I do. Feel free to let me know down in the chat below if you're a Rockets fan or if you're a Grizzlies fan. If you're a Houston Rockets fan, I will be covering their next game against the Celtics on Saturday night, since that one is over on ABC. It's going to be a massive matchup. Indeed, definitely, Carmelo. I'll get that score for you, man, in a little bit. So that game is, that game actually is right now, 8:30. It got moved over. I was supposed to do the Mavericks game, Carmelo, and then ESPN at the last minute they flexed over. They flexed out that Mavericks-Spurs game and put this game on, and this game has been a beatdown. But same as the Mavericks-Spurs right now. Mavericks are leading, Carmelo, 45-30, so Mavs up by 15 in this game. I'll take a look at the box score, see how Luka is doing in this game. I think my man Enver as well, if he's in here. He's a big Luka Doncic fan. Oh, wow. Whoa. Luka Doncic with only 3 points? Is that correct? Seeing that, 1 for 6 from the floor. Luka with 3 points, that is it. Kristaps Porzingis with 16 points. He's leading the way right now. In 6:30 left to go in the second quarter. Mavericks up by 15 against the Spurs. Other games tonight, this one has gone final. Cavaliers beat the 76ers. No Ben Simmons most likely for 2 weeks, as Cleveland pulls off a huge upset tonight. The 17-41 Cavs defeat the Philadelphia 76ers 108-94, and Colin Sexton dropped down 28. Let's hear ZZZZA. Yes, sir. Let's go here. Puts up Rockets up by a lot. Yeah, they're just blowing out Memphis in this game right now. So the small ball stuff working so well for Houston throughout the first 4 games and now into the 5th here. Looking so good so far. Thank you so much, Kurt Mello. I appreciate it, my man. Why didn't I make a football channel? Because I wanted to do football play-by-play too, but kind of, I feel like the basketball stuff I'm enjoying more, though, for all the basketball stuff. I think it's because basketball games are shorter than football, and it's, like, more room to grow in the basketball channel, whereas, like, football, it's, like, smaller or so, because the NFL is only, like, big around the U.S., whereas, like, the NBA is huge in international countries. Like, we have a really big following out in the Philippines, Japan, South Korea, Dominican Republic. We have a massive following in tons of international countries when I do these streams. Let's see other scores tonight. Heat, tight one against the T-Wolves. 25 seconds left to go in the third. Miami is up 94-93. And Minnesota just tied it up at 94 with a free throw. Orlando Magic leading the Atlanta Hawks at halftime, 105-95. Trae Young with 32 so far tonight as they get ready for they're into the 4th quarter, first minute through the 4th quarter. Back and forth, final 40 seconds as the Brooklyn Nets lead by 1 against the Washington Wizards. 104-103 is the score. Nets up by 1 in that game. Oh, jeez. So, thanks so much for the update there, Raptor 2.0. Joel Embiid got hurt in the Cavs game, so that's why they got crushed today. Wow. Jeez, and Ben Simmons is hurt, and man. Yeah, Shake Milton scored 20. That's why I'm like, I was looking at that. I was like, Shake Milton scoring 20 there. Yeah, Tobias Harris only had 11. He was held poor 4 for 13 from the floor. Al Horford with 10. Horford's having a lot of trouble this season. It's just the chemistry just hasn't clicked with Horford and his fit into the 76ers. Yes, I do give mods, but you have to be on the channel for like 2-3 months or so. Like keep on coming back onto the channel, and once you do and stuff like that, and become like a active like member of the stream, I'll give you guys a mod once you guys show up to the streams quite a bit. Yeah, make sure if you want to stay in touch here with the streams, make sure to turn on the notification bell so you know when I do go live for the stream. So I call college games, NBA games, March Madness tournament as well. A lot of the stuff has been college. Tonight is the NBA though, since usually ESPN puts on the games on Wednesday for the NBA stuff. So I do most of the Wednesdays is basically NBA stuff. Next NBA game will be on Saturday with the Rockets versus Celtics, and then I do plan to be back for a college game tomorrow. I think it's Michigan versus Wisconsin for tomorrow's game. Hornets lead the Knicks. Final 10 seconds, 105-99. Yeah, that is true right there, Carmelo. Zion's still right now up there for Rookie of the Year. I think he's averaging like 28 points per game. He is doing an awesome job or so. Even though I think they're only like 8 and 7 with Zion back. That's the thing. So they're just above 500. Trying to make a push though for the number 8 spot. It's gonna get interesting. It's gonna be between, I feel like, the Pelicans or the Grizzlies if they're able to get there. It's gonna be close. All that Deuce putting out only threats to the Lakers right now in the West Conference is Houston. It seems to be like that right now, but it just fluctuates like each and every week. Because the Clippers lately are struggling a little bit. But I will watch out for the Clippers. I will watch out for the Clippers for sure. By the way, St. Bonaventure and Duquesne, that game is in overtime. 79-77. So Clippers might have like a little bit off of like a week or so, but it's just 1 week and that's it. And then just watch out for them in the playoffs, because I think somebody had asked me a couple of games ago what my NBA Finals prediction was, and I actually have the Clippers going to the winning the Western Conference Finals. Utah's lost a couple like here and there as well lately. That's the thing, but indeed, West is just stacked all the way from 1 to 7. 1 to 7 there. It's competitive. Oklahoma City has been much better than what I expected for them to be this year. Them and Dallas are, I think, fighting between that 6 and 7 spot right now. Hey, welcome in here, Vaughn. Thanks so much for stopping by here, bud. We're going to get back in a little bit into this game. Man, crazy day for college basketball. We'll update you guys with the score. Let's see, Jack. I'm going to update Jack's game with Tennessee here since we have a chance. Oh, man. Still having trouble tonight. Arkansas leading Tennessee 40-27 at halftime. So that's the score. So Tennessee trailing by 13 at the halftime break. Let's see what else we got. Scores going on. Oh man, just took a look at this score. Whoa. Minnesota leading Maryland 18-6. Whoa. 6 minutes through the game, Minnesota up by 12 here against Maryland. Jeez. Penn State pulled off a 1-point win against Rutgers. They were up by 18 at halftime. Villanova won against St. John's, 71-60. Next game for Villanova, they take on Providence on Saturday. You honestly don't even know. Like, every single day, it's totally different. Florida leading LSU 23-14. Yeah, LSU is just falling right off, like, past couple of games. LSU, West Virginia, Butler. These are teams that's not finishing the season strong, and we have to pay close attention to them because I feel like these teams, depending on the matchup, they're going to be a one and done from the tournament. They're not going to make it to the second round. Like, none of those teams, if they keep it up. That all depends on the matchup, though. West Virginia, LSU, and Butler. Celtics, is a big treat in this season. Yes, Kurt Mello putting out here. Love to watch my Celtics play. Jason Tatum has been absolute fire. Absolute fire for Jason Tatum. LeBron praised him after the game against the Lakers. Took him down to the final seconds. Let's see here. The Clippers just haven't, like, they barely had the same starting five this season. So that's the thing. They're saving it for the playoffs or the Clippers. I've got the Celtics, by the way, to win the game on Saturday. Because I just can't picture the Celtics getting swept by Houston this year. They lost to them a couple weeks ago before the All-Star break. I just can't picture, especially what the Celtics are doing right now, to lose that game at the TD Garden. Yeah, Vaughn put it out here. Have I heard about the coronavirus might come to the U.S.? Yeah, there's already a couple cases in the U.S., Vaughn. It's just unfortunate. Hopefully it just never gets to be what it's doing right now in Italy. Yeah, Russell Westbrook's been able to thrive because I feel like he couldn't play with Capella. That's the thing. He couldn't play with Capella, and they play small ball. They're doing it well right now. The big question is, will this be sustainable for the rest of the season? That's the thing there. Will this be able to go straight through the playoffs with the Rockets since they don't have Capella? And right now, it's looking good. But they need to be challenged. That's the thing. Rockets need to be challenged in these games. They got to win against the Knicks in their last game. That's not being challenged enough. They play against the Knicks once again on Monday. They're going to be challenged on Saturday. They take on the Celtics there. And we'll see if the Celtics have a crack at that one to see if that's... I think that's going to be a great game. For sure. That's going to be a great game on Saturday. Tatum the Green Mamba. Absolute beast for Jason Tatum. If the Mavericks are going to be healthy this season, going to be an exciting team this season. Yes, I really enjoy calling Mavericks games. I love watching Luka Doncic play. He's awesome. I love it when I call Mavericks games here. I was supposed to call one today, but they flexed it out on ESPN. Westbrook has 25 at halftime. 25 just at the half. I'm just going to dig into their schedule, though, and see if, like, who they've played. Oh, okay. So that was before the trade deadline, the game against the Celtics, or no? I'm just trying to see here. So they beat the Celtics a couple weeks back, right before the All-Star break. Okay, so that was actually, they had Covington in that game. And they won against them. Alright, so we're going to go back to the third quarter in this one just a minute. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit the like here, hit the sub as I call play-by-play of basketball and Behind the Arc basketball on YouTube. Hey, thanks so much, my man, Worldwide West. I appreciate my man for stopping by here on the channel. Feel free, check out, guys, Worldwide West over on YouTube. Does some streams there, NBA games, absolutely fire on his channel as well. I'm sorry to hear that, man, about your 76ers tonight as well. But we'll be back. Providence versus Villanova, Worldwide West, over on Saturday. Major matchup, I know, for that game. So Worldwide West out towards the Philly area. I'm out towards the Providence area as our teams go head-to-head in a major game for tournament implications for Providence on Saturday at noontime for the Friars. Should be a good one. Hey, welcome to the channel. Alex here. Thanks so much for stopping by. Would I like to see the T-Wolves get Russell Westbrook? I would say no right there. He's doing so well with the Rockets, they're not going to let go of him. They're not going to let go of him, especially when he's halfway to 50 tonight. He's just Just been incredible here. Just lights out since they traded away Capella. That's a 3 right off the bat. Right corner. Off the assist by guess who? Westbrook passes to Tucker. Nails the 3. Massive blowout tonight. 76-47. Memphis with the basketball with Dylan Brooks. Brooks takes a 3. That one off the mark. No good. Tipped up in the air. Rebounds by James Harden. Harden with the basketball. Floats it up over the top. Missed the pass and it goes out of bounds. Tried to throw it up there for Daniel Tice. 11:28 left to go in the third quarter. Was it tipped in the key by Memphis? That's going to be the question here. It looked like it actually is. That's where they're lining up right now. Yup, it was tipped in the key. So Harden gets the basketball, passes over to Tucker. Tucker, look at the pass it. Swings it back over to Harden, left wing perimeter now. Harden with the ball, dribbling towards the top of the key. 11:15 left remaining in the third quarter. Harden makes his move, left elbow, swings it back out to Westbrook. Westbrook a 3. Money. Like that, dropping down the triple. Russ with 28. 79-47 with a 32-point lead here tonight by Houston. Just obliterating Memphis. Oh, there you go. Uncle Pizzle watching the highlights for the 76ers in tonight's game. Right corner. They have it. Baseline with Melton. Melton passes it. Bad pass stolen away. Tucker. 2-on-1 fast break. Lobs it right there. Low post. Puts it up and in. Off the backboard. Will they count it? Yes, they do. And Houston gets fouled, and they're going to go to the free throw line and shoot the and one. Massive blowout right now. Hey, welcome back in here. Kidder96. Thanks so much for stopping by here once again. Yup, Memphis is from Tennessee. Houston is from Texas. Yes, that is true there, my man. Okay, we got 10:46 left to go in quarter number 3. Worldwide West will be there for my stream. Thanks so much, my man. Means a whole lot to me. Major game for sure for Big East. I've only done one Big East game. I did the Villanova State and Hall game a couple weeks ago. That's it. So I can't wait to do another Big East game over on the weekends. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget, hit the like down below. Hit the subscribe button as well. I call play-by-play basketball here. I'm behind New York basketball on YouTube, NBA, college basketball, March Madness tournament on the channel. Thank you all so much for watching, by the way, tonight as well. 10:46 left to go in the third quarter. 1 free throw coming up at the line by the Rockets, as they're just crushing it tonight on the court. Russell Westbrook, 28 points, 13 for 19 from the floor, just so efficient tonight here in the game. 21 points by James Harden, 4 for 6 from behind the arc tonight by Harden, and all sorts of difficulties for the Memphis Grizzlies in this one. Shooting the ball at 35% from the floor and only 28% from downtown. Alright, so 1 free throw coming up at the line here by the Rockets. This will be shot by Robert Covington with 10:46 left to go. They should bring back AI. Uncle Pizzle puts out classic there. I think I'm gonna... Oh, I had the AI jersey I put out there, but that was against the 76ers when the Celtics took them on earlier in the month or so. I had the classic AI jersey. I had the throwback when he took them on the last time. We're back to action here. That was... The free throw is good. Rockets with the basketball. They dribble, try to put up the shot, no good off the back line. Rebound Memphis. Memphis now with the ball. Bounce pass. Into the key, low post, Valanciunas, and he loses control of it, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Houston, so Memphis will get it right back. 10:30 left to go in the third quarter. Inbound coming up for the Grizzlies. They pass it now with the left elbow, swings it back to Morant. Morant passes to the right wing perimeter. Over to Melton, moves it to the top of the key to Morant, passes to Brooks. Brooks into the lane, stripped to the basketball, gets it back, puts up the jumper, way off the mark, no good. Rebound Melton. Memphis with the ball, swings it back over to Brooks. Brooks with a floater, can't hit, misses again. Valanciunas with a rebound, and he finally puts it up and in between 4 red jerseys right there for a shot that goes down by the Grizzlies. 82-49. 10 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Rockets cough up the basketball at the elbow. Gets going the other way in the steal by Memphis. Lob over the top. Low post Valanciunas puts it up and in. Banks it home for 2. 82-51. 9:40 left to go here in this third quarter. Rockets With the ball past the half-court logo, swings it back out to the top now to Covington. Covington moves it over right wing to Westbrook. Westbrook with 28 tonight. Looking for some more. Passes off to Harden, though. Harden at 21. James Harden with the basketball under 9.5 left to go. Dribbles towards the right. Makes his move inside. Lost control of the ball. Gives up on it. 2-on-1 fast break. Memphis into the lane. Lays it up and in off the backboard by Morant for 2. Yeah, you cannot give up right now, Houston. I know you're up by 29 points, but clearly James Harden gave up on that play. They have it now at the left corner. Harden with the ball. Swings it back out to Tucker. Passes over to Westbrook. Westbrook into the lane. Passes right corner. Shot fake. House clears some space. Takes a 3. It's off the mark. No good. And rebound by the Grizzlies. Oh, thanks so much for the update here. I don't know anymore. Posting 33-19. Florida leading against LSU. Wow. LSU is just falling off a cliff lately. Memphis misses a shot. Ball tipped out of bounds as the Grizzlies last touched it. Ball goes back to Houston. Rockets basketball into the hands of Harden. Harden at the top of the key as he is guarded by Dillon Brooks. Swings it over. Westbrook takes a 3. Air ball and it goes out of bounds. It will go back to the Grizzlies with 8:35 in the clock. Grizzlies with the ball. They got it at the top of the key now. Passes it at the left elbow. Lob. Over the top, Valanciunas. Valanciunas backing his way. Low post. Banks it up and in off the backboard. Counts for 2 more by Memphis. 82-55. 8:15 left to go in the third. It's an 11-point game. Florida leads against LSU. Thank you so much for the scoreboard update. That's a 3. No good. Off the mark by Harden. Rebound by the Grizzlies. 8 minutes left to go. Memphis has it. Dillon Brooks. Dribbles at the right baseline. Into the hands now of Kyle Anderson. Anderson. Dribble drive inside. We get a foul picked up on the reach-in by the Rockets on the court. So right now, just the stoppage in time in the game here, everybody. Hello, welcome in, Alex. Thanks so much for stopping by here, man. I appreciate it, bud. Alright, 7:49 left to go in the third quarter right now. As Memphis got the inbound, Valanciunas tried to go for the jumper. We got a foul. It's going to stop the clock. If you're new to the channel, don't forget, hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button here as I call play-by-play. Off the inbound, left baseline jumper. That one soars up, and it's good for 2 by the Grizzlies. They were down by 31 a couple moments ago. They've cut that now. Houston has stepped off the gas pedal a little bit. Got to keep it up, and that's the man to do so, but misses the layup. Russell Westbrook, too strong off the backboard. Miss. Rebound by Memphis. Grizzlies have it. Westbrook with 28 tonight for the Rockets. Memphis at the top of the key. Morant swings it over to the left wing. That's a 3. Up in the air. They drill it. Cuts it to 22 right now. Still a long way to go from Memphis, but Houston has just tailed off a little bit. Timeout taken now by the Rockets on the court. Definitely a much-needed timeout, as Memphis here has gone on quite a bit of a run. As they were down by 31, cuts it to 22. Let's see our scoreboard updates. I don't know anymore putting in the scoreboard update. Florida still up against LSU, 37-25. Japan has their sporting events canceled for the next 2 weeks. Oof. Ouch. So not only China, now it's Japan. Yikes. That's a big oof right there, Vaughn. Tom Brady free agent rumors, Alex is putting in here. Giants could be among Patriots quarterback top suitors in free agency. No chance. No chance Tom is going to the Giants. No chance he's going to an organization like that. Nope. I will be absolutely stunned if he goes to a team like that. So Alex puts out Memphis can get a comeback if Houston does not score in the fourth quarter. Well, it's basically impossible to not score. College basketball updates tonight. Arkansas leading Tennessee 42-27 is the score in that game. Other games going on right now for college basketball. Minnesota leading Maryland 25-17. Villanova got the W against St. John's tonight 71-60. Penn State won against Rutgers 65-64. Other games, A10 play Rhode Island barely escaping Fordham 76-75. Barely. Richmond barely getting by GW tonight, 73-70 over George Washington. Duquesne went into overtime, beat the Bonnies over in St. Bonaventure, 81-77. And UMass at the Mullins Center in Amherst, they pull off the upset, 60-52 over VCU. VCU keeps on dropping 7-8 in the conference right now, and that is the record of UMass as well, as they are also 7-8 in the A10. Hey, thank you so much, Jack. I appreciate it, my man. Yep, so I pulled up a tab to make sure I got you with a Tennessee game in there. Yeah, if you guys need any scoreboard updates, feel free to let me know. I know I Don't Know Anymore has been posting me about the Florida LSU game. We had scoreboard updates from the Georgia South Carolina game earlier today. We'll take a look. We'll take a look at the NBA. Hornets beat the Knicks tonight, 107-101. Wizards beat the Nets, 110-106 the final. Other games going on tonight. Magic lead the Hawks. Final 3 minutes, 122-112. Heat up against the T-Wolves, 117-107. Final 5 minutes. And Mavericks, we got halftime here. Dallas up against San Antonio, 59-49 at halftime. 10-point Mavs lead right now at the half. And the Phoenix Suns lead the Clippers, 32-29. Cavaliers over the 76ers. And a shocker tonight, 108-94. Alright, if anybody's new here on the channel, don't forget, hit the like down below, hit the subscribe button here, as this game was a blowout. Still is right now, is like a 30-plus point lead for the Rockets, but Memphis has cut it now to 22. Yep, I Don't Know Anymore wants Tom to go to the Dolphins. That could possibly be a possibility there, but I feel like Tennessee is where Tom will land. Most case to reunite with Vrabel, if anything, but I just don't see it happening at all. I have Patriots with him staying with the Patriots before he goes anyplace. But the most likely team to get him, I would say, would be Tennessee with Mike Vrabel. Houston just missed a 3-point shot, rebound Memphis. Hey, welcome on the channel. Kieran O'Donohue, thanks so much for stopping by here. I appreciate you for finding my stream. Memphis misses a shot, no good. Tucker takes the 3, left corner, nails it. For the Rockets, puts it up to 25. Who do I got in the Jazz game? Just wants to know where she puts her cash on. Oof, man, I don't want to be the one determining. I am a Celtics fan. I am a Boston Celtics fan as Memphis drains down the 3-point shots. I'm gonna go Celtics in the close game tonight. I'm gonna go Celtics there in the game tonight. Celtics, by the way, take on Houston on Saturday at 8:30. I'll be on the call for that one. But I'm gonna go Celtics, really close game tonight. And then those two teams, I think Celtics, Jazz take on each other. I think like in a few weeks later. So that's a step back 3. James Harden nails it from the right wing. 88-63 now the score. Memphis with the basketball. Shoots the jumper. No good. Hits the front rim. Rebound Rockets. Rockets all over Memphis tonight. 6 minutes left to go in the third. Russell Westbrook. Jumper. Free throw circle. Good. Money on that one by Russ. 90 spot on the board right now. We still are just halfway through this third quarter. 5:53 left to go in the third. If anybody's new on the channel, hit the like, the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button here as I call play-by-play. College basketball, NBA, the March Madness tournament on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So yeah, right now we're just on break. I'll update you guys with the leading scores throughout this game tonight. Russell Westbrook, he's got 30. James Harden with 24. Combining right there for a total of 54 points. Just incredible night by those two tonight. Playing small ball to the right to the top for the Houston Rockets. Memphis struggling shooting-wise. 38% from the floor. 15 points by Dylan Brooks. And then John Morant's been held to 9 points. Rough night tonight by the rookie, as he is 4 for 11 from the court. Hey, welcome in my man Alex on the channel. I appreciate it, bud. He's over on the channel right now from the DMV Sports Net. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Currently, we're just on break. We'll get back in a couple of moments here into this game. Massive blowout, though, tonight. 39-27. Florida's up by 12. Wow. $35-point lead by the Rockets. Was their largest one tonight. It's down right now to 27 at the moment, but they had as much as a 35-point lead at one point of time. It's going pretty well, Alex. Thanks so much, my man, for stopping by here, brother. Did I watch Sports Center with Stephen A. Smith today? Before the game was up, I didn't like watch it in detail. I had to put it up though before the stream started, so I could get something before this game started. Any games tomorrow? Yes, I do plan to cover Michigan versus Wisconsin tomorrow. So that's the game tomorrow, Michigan versus Wisconsin for college. Man, Minnesota is beating Maryland right now, 27-17. Just crazy. Crazy stuff's going on in college basketball. You honestly, with a bracket, like, might as well rip up the bracket and do eeny, meeny, miny, mo with it to get, like, pick your teams. Because this year, you honestly don't even know. Minnesota's not even close to making the tournament anyway. And they're winning right now. Crazy. Florida at halftime up against LSU, 41-31. Thank you so much for the update there, my man. Alright, we're going to get back to action here. I know the Celtics got a late game tonight against the Utah Jazz. By the way, I am a Celtics fan, but I won't be covering that game since I have to get up to work for tomorrow. But that game is just super duper late. Alright, 5:50 left to go here in quarter number 3. Memphis with the basketball dribbles at the top of the key now. Into the hands of Tyus Jones. They move it over to the left wing. Ball tipped, and it gets stolen away by Tucker. P.J. Tucker with a steal puts it into the hands of Covington. Rockets with a basketball past the half-court logo with 5.5 left to go in the third. Houston has into the hands of Westbrook. Westbrook, left wing perimeter, dribbles now, makes his move, spin move into lane. Oh, nice pass, and they try to finish right there for the jam. They couldn't slam at home, and we got a foul with contact. It's going to be free throws. Yeah, Valanciunas commits the foul. And Robert Covington will go to the free throw line, shoot 2 here for the Rockets. We got 5:26 on the clock in quarter number 3. Houston obliterating Memphis up by 27, looking to add some more. Robert Covington, 2 shots coming up at the line. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play if anybody's new. Let me know down in the chat below if you're a Rockets fan or a Memphis fan. Down on the channel here below. Free throws coming up by Robert Covington of the Houston Rockets. Covington, first shot a miss, second shot, that one's up, and that one's good. Or actually, second one was up. Yeah, that's, okay, so 92-63 scoreboard just corrected. So actually, yes, second one was up and good as well. Memphis goes inside, slams it down right there, as that one is good for the two-handed slam at the left baseline. 92-65, 5 minutes left to go in the third. Harden with the basketball at the right wing. Aside from the Clippers and the Lakers, is there any other sister team in the NBA? I don't think so. As far as I can remember, I don't think so. They have it at the right wing. They got... There's the Nets and the Knicks, but that's kind of different since, like, the Nets is... It used to be New Jersey, now it's Brooklyn, but it doesn't go by New York. That's the thing. So it's not like the Giants and the Jets, and they don't play in the same arena. 3-point shot, no good off the mark, and it goes out of bounds, so the Grizzlies will get back to basketball. Hey, thank you so much, DMV Sportsnet, my man, for stopping by here. It's glad you got to stop by. I appreciate my man, and enjoy the rest of your night. 4:40 left to go in the third quarter. John Morant with the basketball. Dribbles towards the left wing, passes over to the top. That's a 3 taken. Dillon Brooks shoots it. He drills it. Good for the triple by Dillon Brooks. 92-68 with 4.5 left to go in the third quarter. Brooks with 18 tonight. Rockets got the basketball. Harden at the right wing of the perimeter. James Harden working on Morant. Step back 3 over Ja. He's got it. For the triple right there for James Harden, adding in more points tonight. 95-68 is the score with 4:19 left to go on the clock, and we got a timeout here called in the court. Shoots it just right over Ja for the step back 3. by James Harden. And Harden tonight's got 27 points. Russell Westbrook with 30. Vaughn here on the channel puts out his older sister as a boyfriend already. Congrats there to your older sister. Congrats. Congrats there. Yep, Chicago is 2 MLB teams. Cubs and White Sox. And then Yankees and Mets for New York. But it's kind of different for the NBA for the Nets and the Knicks. That's the thing. The New York Knicks, the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, both of them are in New York City, but I mean they're in different portions of New York City. Where one's in Manhattan, others in Brooklyn or so. So right now we're just on break. We'll update you guys. Scoreboard update of the NBA. We'll take a look what's going on right now at the moment. Here, we'll take a look at the Mavericks game. 63-51. Mavericks up against the Spurs by 12. As we got 11 minutes left to go in quarter number 3 in that one. Clippers, close one against the Suns. 39-38 tonight with 5.5 left to go in the second half. Hornets beat the Knicks tonight 107-101. Stunner here. Cavaliers beat the 76ers 108-94. Hey, welcome in, my man, Little Man Knows Sports. Yup, this is what ESPN chose to do. They flexed out the Mavericks-Spurs game to put this game on, and this game right now is a complete murder. They're getting destroyed. Memphis is going to be losing their 4th game in a row unless barring a miracle comeback. 95-68. Memphis goes inside, scores right there as we're back after a commercial break. It's a 25-point game. But this is what ESPN did. They flexed out the Mavericks-Spurs game. I was ready to call that game for Dallas tonight. And then they flexed it out and put on this game. And I was like, what? How in the world did they put it on this game? And watch out. This Memphis Grizzlies team, oof. They're in a rude awakening. They might not make it in. They may not make it into the playoffs, especially with the Pelicans right on their tail, right behind the Trailblazers. That shot's good by Valanciunas at the free throw line, puts it now to 24. 95-71, 4 minutes left to go in the third. They hand it off now into the hands of Rivers, passes over left corner, baseline dribble now to Jeff Green. Green floats it up. That shot rolls around the rim and it goes in for 2 there by Houston. 97-71 with 3:50 left to go in the third. Feel free, guys, check out Little Man Knows Sports over on YouTube. There's awesome content as well with NBA streams. Good luck to you, my man, as well. Massive matchup. Late game. Jazz taking on the Celtics for a major game tonight. There, I can't believe they flexed out the second game against the Jazz Celtics over on ESPN. They flexed it out to put on another Pelicans game. I'm like, what in the world are they doing? Come on, Jazz Celtics is an incredible matchup. Not once, but twice. You gotta have it twice when they come to the TD Garden on ESPN, because that game's at 8 o'clock. Nobody from my area is gonna watch it tonight. I got work tomorrow. I'm not gonna be streaming the game. They tip off at 10:30. More like 10:45 in the national TV stuff. They take a 3, top of the key, it's up, and it's good by Memphis. 97-74 is the score. Let's see. List the NBA teams by state. Yep. Phoenix Suns from Arizona. Yep. Golden State. Clippers. Kings and Lakers all from California. The Nuggets from Colorado. Heat and Magic from Florida. As that jumper is up and that one is through. That's a 3-point shot by Houston. So they got triple digits on the board. 100-74 is the score. Oh, sorry about that, ZZ, my man. I think he accidentally just got timed out in the chat here. Feel free to join us back in, I think it times you out for like 3 minutes, and then you should be able to type out after that. Memphis just drained the triple down, so it's 100-76. Memphis with the basketball, picks up the steal right there. They go inside the key, picks it back outside, takes the 3, they got it for another one. 100-79 is the score. Inbound, Houston puts it into the key, ball tipped away. Stolen, Memphis has got it once again, back-to-back steals, goes into lane, lays it up and in for 2. It's Back to 19 here, 100 to 81. If you're new to the channel, hit the thumbs up, hit the sub as I call play-by-plays. We got 2:10 left to go. Bounce pass. Right corner Rockets with the basketball. House into his hands, commits to offensive foul. It'll go back over to the Grizzlies. 19-point game. Rockets have a 35-point lead, but that lead has almost got cut in half here tonight. Hey, thanks so much, my man Kevin here, for stopping by on the channel. I appreciate it, bud. He's glad he could make it for a while. Indeed, my man. Yeah, Maryland. I'm shocked, man. 33 to 19 against Minnesota. That's crazy, man. I'm a fan of Rhode Island. Rhode Island almost lost to Fordham tonight. At Fordham, a team with a one win in the conference for the A-10. They won by 1 point against Fordham tonight. Step back, deep two, up in the air. Dylan Brooks hits it for Memphis. They have cut the 35-point deficit down to 17 right now. And indeed, Kevin, crazy. They almost blew a 21-point lead against Rutgers. They won by 1 for Penn State. That's a 3-ball. Houston puts it up in the air. It's good for 3. Austin the Rivers knocks down the triple. It's 103-83. Back to 20. 1:30 left to go in the third quarter. Keep on smashing the thumbs up. If you guys are new, hit the subscribe button as well. Inside, Brooks floats it up. Good for 2 more by Memphis now. Can they make a comeback? That'd be insane if they could do so. Can the Lakers make the playoffs? Alex is putting out there. Definitely, man. They're going to be the #1 seed. 1:14 now left to go in the third. We got a TV timeout right now on the court. Jack putting out, making the best of everything right here, just like Bob Kessler for Tennessee, the best out of a blowout. Hopefully, this game can be like a massive comeback. That'd be insane if it could do so. I love to call close games, but this has just not been that type of game from the very start. Right baseline jumper. Houston puts it up. Russell Westbrook hits it. 2 more. He is just too dominant tonight. It's a 20-point lead. Westbrook here. The sole reason why. 32 by him. 30 by James Harden. Small ball lineup, and they have gone for 62 combined. Yep, Memphis was trailing by 35 points in this game. They just had cut it to 18, and now it's back to 20. We got 1:05 left to go in the third quarter. Hey, welcome in, Harry. Thanks so much for stopping by again. Do you think the Bucks will reach at least 70 wins? So they would have to go 70-12. I think really well so. There's a good possibility there, Harry. I think. Let's see what they got right now. I'm going to see. Because they do take on the Celtics twice still. So they have to take on the Celtics twice. I know that. Let's see what we got for Milwaukee. I'll bring it up with their schedule. So I think they lost against the Raptors just the other day. Oh, they won. Oh my gosh. They came back. I saw they were down by 15. Oh my gosh, 50-8. Oh man, they already clinched the playoff. Wow. Because I remember yesterday I was looking at that. They were getting destroyed and they came back and won it. So 50-8 right now. Yes, I'm going to go there. I'll go 71-11 for Milwaukee to finish off the year. Free throw is good at the line. It's 106-85. Memphis will get the inbounds. Alex loves LeBron James, so I'll go yes there for the Bucks. 71-11 is my projection for them to finish the season. Morant into the lane. Joel Jive right there. Misses the layup, but he gets fouled, and John Morant should be going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Stops the clock. 49 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Welcome all to the stream here. If anybody's new on the channel, first timer, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, the like button down below, hit the subscribe button if you enjoy what I do as well. I call play-by-play of college basketball, the NBA, the March Madness tournament on the channel here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. First shot a miss, no good. At the line by John Morant of Memphis. He has the chance to win Rookie of the Year, but Zion Williamson coming back, first 15 games right on his tail, averaging around 27 per game. Second shot, good by Morant there in Memphis. 106-86. 20-point game. Rockets with the ball with 40 seconds left to go. Mavericks lead the Spurs by 14. 78-64 is the score with 6:15 left to go in the third. That ball stolen away. Houston coughs it up. Memphis with a steal. Dribble drive into lane. Floats it up. It's good for 2 by Gorgie Dang right there for the Grizzlies. Puts it back to 18. Houston, 30 seconds left to go. Rivers with the basketball at the right wing perimeter. He's guarded by Jane. Rivers now. Jules makes his move inside. Dribble drive right there. Reverse hand. Goes down. Banks it up and then off the backboard for 2 more. By Austin Rivers and back to 20. 20 seconds left to go before the end of the quarter. Memphis with the basketball past half court. 14 seconds now. Shot clock turned off. Morant has it. Top of the key. 10 seconds. Morant dribbles towards his right. Swings it back out to Brooks. Makes his move into the lane. Oh, blocked from behind by the Rockets. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Rivers. A 3 at the horn. Up. And guess what? It's good. Austin Rivers in transition. Draining down the triple. And just like that, the Rockets keep it going on the gas pedal. Oop, it's 111 to 88. Off the 3 ball. What a block from behind. That was, who was that for Houston? Massive block from behind and a dribble drive to the bucket. DeMar Carroll for the Rockets got the block right there from behind. And what a 3 by Austin Rivers at the horn. And we'll go over to the 4th quarter. And a blowout here tonight. 35 points, though. Largest lead tonight by Houston has been knocked down right now to 23 at the moment. Oh, let's see here. Vaughn put it out here. They have a golf tournament next week in Malaysia. And am I surprised about having a golf tournament in Malaysia next week? Yes, I am surprised there, Vaughn, that they haven't canceled that tournament yet due to coronavirus. Do I think that Sean Miller is a good coach? No, I don't think so, Vaughn. They have so much talent on Arizona this season. Sean Miller, last year couldn't put together the pieces. They were the biggest disappointment last year. This year, it's North Carolina, the biggest disappointment in college. But no, I don't think he's a good coach. I think they're going to be a one and done from the tournament. They're going to get a 6th seed and lose in the first round, in my opinion. Young team there for Arizona. 43-28, 58 seconds left to go before halftime. Thanks so much, Alex, for the update as Maryland is getting hammered right now by Minnesota, down by 15. Let's see. Zion put it on extra juice in his dunks yesterday. Zion, the beast, man. He's just got such a generational talent. He's just going to stay healthy, able to just work on his conditioning, and just he'll get stronger and stronger and stronger, and he's just going to be such a force in the future. It's going to be crazy for what Zion could do, especially if he's healthy next year. It's going to go to his first ever All-Star game. Oh, we get a Luka update here. My man Enver on the channel. Luka alert. 2 more rebounds, 1 more assist, and he will have a triple-double. Wow, awesome, my man. Thank you so much for the update. I appreciate it. So, Mavericks here, taking a look at the score to that game. Dallas leading San Antonio 82-66. That's the score in that one. Kristaps Porzingis with his double-double right now. Porzingis, 21 points, 11 rebounds. Luka Doncic, 18 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. I was looking at it early, and he was shooting the ball only 1 for 6 from the floor. But they had a good commanding lead because of Kristaps Porzingis. He has been great when Luka's been out this year. Wow. Down by 17. Maryland is trailing by 17 against unranked Minnesota. Crazy college basketball season. This season is just insane for all the ups and downs this year. Absolutely crazy. Russell Westbrook, 33 points. James Harden with 30 points right now as we move to quarter number 4. The Rockets shooting the ball ridiculous. 60% from the floor. 16 made 3-point shots in this one by Houston. Just draining down triples left and right, left and right. They've only attempted 13 free throws in this game, but 11 for 13 at the line. Austin Rivers, silent killer for sure, my man, Uncle Pizzle. Incredible 3-point shot. This team just will not step off the gas pedal. It was just for a brief moment, but they were up by 35. We're back to action. Memphis with a pass, and the key gets intercepted by Russell Westbrook, but it's going to be a foul by Ben McLemore as he pushed off right there. So a defensive foul by the Rockets. We start up quarter number 4, 11:51 left to go in the 4th quarter, inbound. Coming up right now by Memphis. Push it out to Dylan Brooks. They dribble now to the left wing perimeter. Grizzlies with the basketball, 11:45 left to go. Bounce pass left baseline. Memphis has the basketball back in their way. Low post puts up the jumper off the front rim. No good. Gets rebounded by Memphis, and we got a foul. It's going to be a shooting foul. That will send the Grizzlies to the line to shoot 2. Senior Day spotlight here. Alex is putting out. Tenacious Kathleen Doyle serves as a Hawkeye heartbeat, but this is a story with a happy Hawkeye ending. Doyle, second thoughts about her commitment, took another look at Iowa, decided that she wanted to spend her next 4 years at Iowa, and she put out, she thinks everything happens for a reason, Doyle said 2 days ago. What does that mean? He doesn't understand. I think probably because she had second thoughts about it at first, and then she went back to her main place that she wanted to go to for Iowa now to attend college. So I think she's blessed for going to Iowa to be a Hawkeyes. We're back to action. Memphis hits both of their shots at the free throw line to only have Houston followed up with a three-point shot from the top of the key. 114-90. Memphis with the basketball swings over right wing. Passes over to the left wing perimeter. They're going to take a three of their own. It's off the mark. No good. Tipped around. Rebound by Houston. Memphis gets the rebound right there. Houston gets the second one. Rockets get the rebound. We get a foul from behind committed by Memphis. Stops the clock. 11:04 left to go. Yep, that is for sure there, Jack. Jack putting out thinks Tennessee needs to get back Grant Williams for the SEC tournament. That would definitely help out. By the way, Minnesota crushing Maryland at halftime, 47-31. I just can't get the season for college basketball. Doesn't make any sense. 10:55 left to go. Another three. Make it. Three-point shot number 18 tonight. Austin Rivers. From behind the arc. Actually, it's going to be 2 points. His foot was on the line, so it's only a 2. 116-90. Rockets up by a bunch of points. Memphis with the basketball, making their move inside. Swings it back out to the left wing. A three taken off the mark. No good. Rebounds by the Rockets. Westbrook loses control of it. Goes back to Westbrook, though. Westbrook at the left wing, dribbling. Ball tipped out of bounds. Last tapped out of bounds. Refs will say it is. They're going to take a look at this. Is it out by Westbrook or no? Did he lose control of it? Ooh, that's close. It's out of bounds by Memphis. So Houston will get it right back. Houston inbounds, passes over to the left wing, back towards the top. Catch and shoot three, misfires. Rivers off the mark, no good. And it's going to go back to the Grizzlies. Yeah, definitely, Vaughn. North Carolina fans should definitely be excited for their football team in the fall, man. Sam Howell, big expectations for next season. Sophomore year for Sam Howell. They have it now at the right elbow. Floats it up, no good off the mark by Memphis, and we get a foul on the key. Stops the clock with 10:09 left to go. Let's see here. Tennessee still down against Arkansas. Arkansas is leading 64 now. 64-51. 8:18 left to go. Tennessee trailing by 13 on the road at Arkansas. First shot by Memphis coming up at the free throw line. It's up and it's no good. Rolls around the rim and out. If anybody's new here on the channel, first timer, don't forget, hit the like down below, hit the subscribe button as I call play-by-play here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Second shot off the back iron, a miss, rebound by Memphis, offensive rebound, takes a corner three. Off the mark, tipped up in the air, and we get a foul again. A lot of fouls here tonight, 10:04 left to go. If Iowa baseball makes it to Omaha for the College Baseball World Series, Alex will go and watch them play in the Big Ten tournament. Not until May, though. Yeah, that's when the semester ends. So that's when the college baseball tournament starts out. That's awesome that you might have the chance to witness that. Memphis with the basketball left wing. They've been getting obliterated tonight. Takes the jumper, free throw circle, off the mark, no good, and another foul. This one offensive goes back to Houston. 9:50 left to go. Hey, welcome back here. I don't know anymore. Thanks so much, bud, for stopping by here once again. 9:50 left to go with a beatdown tonight in this game. Rockets with the basketball past half court. Russell Westbrook. Dribbles now at the left baseline. Makes his move inside. Backing his way. Low post. Turnaround jumper. Westbrook. Off the mark. Offensive rebound by House, but gets it ripped away from him behind by Melton. Grizzlies with the basketball in transition. Oh, with a block right there by Houston. Memphis tried to get it back on a layup right there, and they got a lot of contact in the foul. Stops the clock with 9:30 left to go. And Memphis will go to the free throw line once again and shoot some shots. A lot of fouls here in past couple minutes. Do I know that Larry Fitzgerald is playing golf in New Zealand right now? I do not know that. I do not know that. Alex went to the 2017 college baseball Big Ten tournament. That's great. Awesome, man. And Iowa won it in 2017. First shot good at the free throw line by the Grizzlies. Second shot is up, and it's a miss. Rebound Houston. Rivers as wide open as you can get. Misses a 3-ball, though, with the left wing. Rebound Memphis. 9:20 left to go. Takes it past the half-court logo. Grizzlies. Burst the speed inside with the right hand. They missed the layup. What else is new? Yikes. This is shades of yesterday with that Texas Tech game. Kicks it back outside. Corner 3. What else is new? A new three-pointer by the Houston Rockets, this time by Ben McLemore. Puts it up to even more. 119-91. 9 minutes left to go. And a massive, massive blowout tonight. Classic NBA game here tonight between these two teams. Just a blowout. Memphis just did not come prepared. Russell Westbrook, 33 points. 30 points by James Harden. 11 by P.J. Tucker. Robert Covington with 10. And they are just tearing it up right now on the court. 18 off the bench by Austin Rivers. Shooting 7 for 9 from the floor. 3 for 5 from behind the arc. James Harden, 7 for 12. And 3-pointers tonight. As a team, the Rockets just tearing it up. 18 total 3-point shots in this game by the Houston Rockets. And Dillon Brooks having a terrible, terrible night by Dillon Brooks. Ouch. 9 for 26 from the floor. Ooh. Oh, that hurts. Yikes. Dillon Brooks having an awful night, even though he's got 22. Currently, we're just on break. Dillon Brooks, minus 11 on the court. Minus 27 tonight for Memphis by DeAnthony Melton. Yikes. Big, big oof. Russell Westbrook on the other side for Houston. He is a plus 38 in this game. So currently, we're just on break. We're going to get back to action in a few minutes. Thoughts on the Iowa football team? Iowa's football team was really good last season, Vaughn. They were really competitive. Hopefully, they're able to keep that next season. 52-39. Thanks so much for the update. I don't know anymore. Florida leads LSU by 13. Scoreboard updates. What's going on in college basketball? Well, Minnesota destroying Maryland right now at halftime. 47-31 is the score. Maryland ranked at number 9 in the AP Top 25. Wow. That's crazy. St. Joseph's taking on St. Louis. St. Louis up against St. Joe's 36-25. Next matchup against the Billikens will be at Rhode Island on Sunday. Major, major game for Rhode Island for tournament implications if they're able to get the W there on that one. But they got two really good rebounders, Jordan Goodwin and Hassan French for the St. Louis Billikens. If Cyril Langevin can't go for Rhode Island, it's going to be a difficult time in that game for URI and the boards. So right now we're just on break. We got time left. We got 9 minutes. 9 minutes left to go in this one. And Houston owning this game 119-91. Let's see here. NBA scoreboard. We'll go over NBA scoreboard for you guys. Mavericks up against the Spurs. 88-75 to score. 13 seconds left to go in the third quarter. That's a 13-point Mavericks lead. Kristaps Porzingis, 21 points, 11 rebounds. We'll take a look at the numbers for Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks here. Right now, Luka Doncic, 21 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists for Dallas. Coming up later tonight, Celtics takes on the Jazz. That game's a late game, by the way. Won't be streaming that one tonight. I'll be covering Celtics versus Rockets on Saturday, though. Hey, welcome on the channel. Thanks so much for stopping by and finding me. I appreciate it, my man. Micah Hoffman, welcome on the channel here. Love the Iowa chat. Been an Iowa fan for years. Incredible, man. Alex here is a big, big fan of Iowa. This channel is out for all different types of sports fans. I don't know anymore. Is a Florida State fan. I'm a fan of Rhode Island and Providence for basketball. Celtics fan for the NBA as we get back to action. 119-91. But yeah, I called all different types of teams. College basketball, NBA. Just called the Iowa game yesterday. Tomorrow will be Michigan versus Wisconsin. So that's the national game on ESPN2. So that's the one I'm going to cover. That shot off the mark, no good by Memphis. Rebound Houston. We're back to action. 8:30 left to go. If you're new to the channel, don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the sub if anybody's new. Jazz and Celtics, that matchup should be fire tonight. Left corner, 3 in the air. Ben McLemore, nothing but net. Drains it for another 3. What else is new? Rockets with three-point shot number 19 tonight. Memphis with the basketball. Lob. Inside the low post with 8 minutes left to go. Looking for the turnaround. Gorgie Jang, he has got it for 2. 122-93, under 8 minutes left to go. Rockets looking for their 20th three-point shot. Westbrook, bounce pass in the backdoor cut. Ball taken on the ground and is stolen away here by the Grizzlies. Grizzlies basketball. Yep, Vaughn's out in California, so big fan of California sports out there. That's why he's got the San Jose Sharks logo right now. 52-41, thanks so much for the update. I don't know anymore. Florida leading LSU by 11. If you guys have any scores that you would like to put here in the chat with games that you follow, feel free to let me know. And if there's anything you want me to update you on with other scores, NBA or college, let me know down in the chat. I can gladly do that. Missed three-point shot. No good off the from the right corner by Houston. Rebound Memphis. Memphis with a jumper wide. Hits the backboard wide, gets the offensive rebound. Jang has it at the free throw circle. Passes over here to Dylan Brooks. Taking way too many shots over to Watanabe. Puts up the jumper, no good. Tip in, no good. And gets rebound back offensively to Memphis. Memphis a 3. What else is new? Off the mark at the top of the key. Rebound Houston. Rockets basketball. Makes their move inside. Contact there, and Westbrook loses control of it. Out of bounds by Russell Westbrook. And the Grizzlies will get it back. 7 minutes left to go. And Memphis is trailing by 29. Oh, wow. Ouch there. Lakers roll out LeBron tonight for tomorrow for Thursday's game. Sore groin. Oh, man. And AD, sore left elbow, probable. Oh, man. If he can't go, ouch. Low post, Gorgie Jang puts it up. No good. Rebounds by Westbrook. Under 7 minutes left to go. Rockets with the basketball. Houston just owning this one. Passing left corner. A 3. Taken off the mark. No good by Jeff Green. Rebound Memphis. Memphis with the basketball. 15-point lead right now for Florida against LSU. As it's 57-42. That shot, no good. Offensive rebounds. They put it up. And it's going to go up and in right there for 2 by Memphis. 60-42. Florida just hit a 3. Florida finding some consistency, it seems like now. Able to keep it close with Kentucky. That's a major win. Yep, largest lead for the game, up by 18 by Florida. Wow, that's massive. Yeah, I'd rather have St. Louis beat St. Joseph's tonight. And then come into Rhode Island. That's what I'd rather have happen. It's an 8-point St. Louis lead, which is good. Because I'd rather have them beat St. Louis by like 8 or 9 points or 10 points. Whereas like have them lose by 1. Because they might be more motivated to come in Rhode Island and try to pull off the upset. Shot no good at the free throw line by Houston. Rebound Memphis. Memphis lost control of the basketball. Houston gets it right back in the jumper. Off the mark. No good. Rebound by Memphis. They dribble past the half-court logo. Grizzlies have it. Top of the key now. Into the hands of Marco Gudrich. Basically, they have a lot of their bench players into the game. Memphis lost control of it. Goes out of bounds. 5:57 left to go. Rockets basketball. What's my score prediction? North Carolina Syracuse is coming Saturday. I'm going to go with a lot of points there. Syracuse has been having problems defensively all this season. Let's see. I'm going to type it in here in the chat as well. We got 5:56 left to go. So I'll go Syracuse in that game, 83-77 over UNC. I like a good amount of points in that one. Because Syracuse is able to produce a lot of points. Their defense has struggled. And North Carolina, same with them. Their defense has struggled this season. SEC doesn't have a power team this year. Jack puts out. Kentucky is the power team for sure. Kentucky is the power team. They just struggled in non-conference play, but they've gotten better and better and better every single game this season. And those faults, the close losses they had against Evansville and Utah, I just write those off because they have improved so much. And they're solid. Like, they're going to be tough to stop in the tournament, in my opinion. That's a three-point shot. It is up, and it's good. There's three-point shot number 20 tonight by Houston. 125-95. 5:20 left to go. Memphis was just fouled, and they'll go to the free throw line, shoot some shots. 30-point lead. I can't believe this game is still going on. What if the Lakers get Cousins? Well, they let him go. Miami Heat have interest if he's not signed again by the Lakers. It would be dangerous if they do get Cousins. Once again, I can't believe they let him go. Both shots good at the free throw line by Memphis, 125-97, 5:13 left to go. Thank you all so much for joining me on the channel here tonight. Wow. It's a blowout. It is a blowout game here. It's been like this from the very top. Like, what was ESPN thinking trying to put on Memphis on national TV? Dribble drive to the hole. That one's up and good. Puts it back to 30. Yep, Miami Heat have interest if DeMarcus Cousins doesn't resign right back to the Lakers. Dusty Hannahs takes the three. It's up and good for the triple by Memphis, but this game has been done for a long time. Final 5 minutes. Houston takes a three, hits the rim short, rebound Memphis. We got a lot of bench players in the game right now. Memphis with the basketball, left wing perimeter. They take a three, it's up, off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, they get it. Gorgie Jang looking to pass it back. He does, swings it back over now to Watanabe, into the key, try to go in for the slam, a lot of contact, no foul, rebound Houston. Rockets in transition, swings it back, McLemore passing Rivers, passes over left baseline, jumper off the mark, no good by Carroll, rebound by Memphis. 4:15 left. Grizzlies with the basketball, moves it over left corner, baseline dribble, puts it up, and that is ugly. Shot towards the side of the backboard, and it gets rebound by Houston. Houston with it, final 4 minutes. We'll just update the score as needed because this game is just complete blowout. We'll go through a scoreboard update for everybody right now so we know what the scores are throughout the NBA. Wow. Big oof there, I don't know anymore. T-Wolves on the road beat the Heat tonight, 129-126. Three-point ball goes down from behind the arc once again. Houston has got a 30-point lead. 30-point lead by the Rockets right now as they have nailed down 22 three-point shots. Leading scorer in the final 3.5 minutes, Russell Westbrook, 33. James Harden with 30. And they can sit the rest of this one out on the bench as they've just taken control of this game right from the very start as we're going to go into a TV timeout. Oh, wow, that's a bold prediction by J.R. Smith. He predicts that the Miami Heat will meet up with the LA Lakers in the NBA Finals. That's a bold prediction. I don't see it happening this season because that team is very, very young. But they've got some good pieces there if they keep on building up. They got some good pieces for sure in the future. Kendrick Nunn, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. Those guys are looking so great for Miami. They're just going to keep building it up. Hey, we got a dono here in the chat. Thank you so much, my man Jack. I appreciate it, bud, for staying throughout the stream tonight. Awesome, man. Kentucky plays Tennessee, I believe, on Tuesday. And I believe that game's on ESPN, so I hope to have that game for you guys, Kentucky versus Tennessee, on Tuesday as well, my man. Jack here is a Tennessee fan. I'm going to give you an update right now since we're on break of how that Tennessee game, ooh, man, rough. How that Tennessee game is going, that's rough tonight for Tennessee. Yikes, Arkansas crushing Tennessee 76-59, final 3 minutes. Let's see what else we got. College basketball, I just cannot get a read into what's going on tonight in these games. Minnesota beating Maryland by 13, 49-36. We're going to take a look at the Patriot League. Colgate was trailing. They are right now the #1 seed in the conference. We'll take a look at the Patriot League, see what's going on right now. Florida crushing LSU 63-47. Thanks so much for the update right there. Wow. Boston University lost tonight in overtime against Lehigh. Lehigh got their 9th win of the season, so the #2 team in the conference lost today. Colgate, the #1 team in the conference, lost by 1 against Bucknell. Madness happening in here. Madness in the Patriot League. Oh, crazy. So let's scroll over. We're going to update you guys with a couple of other games of what went on throughout college basketball tonight. Let's see. Big East, I think. It's a lot of Big East teams that were in action tonight, so I'll update that for you guys. Marquette beating Georgetown 78-60, and then Villanova beat St. John's. Those are the only 2 games that went down tonight. The A10 I already had updated earlier. That was a crazy night for A10. We'll get to the American here. UConn coming in with a victory. UConn is just soaring right now. They're not going to make the tournament, but NIT 81-65 is the score of that one. Yep, Florida's playing Brayton, and Florida's just crushing LSU. As this game is a blowout here, we got final 4 minutes. Let's see, Missouri beating Vanderbilt 42-35. Florida is up 63 to make it 65-50. Florida is winning against LSU final 8 minutes in that game. Arkansas up against Tennessee 78-62. All right, we're back to action, everybody. 3.5 left to go. This is a 33-point lead right now by Houston as they come out and they drain down the triple. 133-100. Memphis with the basketball, passing left baseline, swings it back out, low post, puts it up, and they bake it home, up and in for 2. I'm just going to let the scoreboard run here because this is a blowout, and I'll fill it in once we get through. So I'll update you guys throughout scores throughout tonight with what's going on. Hey, welcome in my man Eric. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it, bud. This game just total domination. Houston takes the jumper, hits another one, 135-102. 2:50 left to go. A 3-point shot up and good by Memphis. 30-point game. 3 minutes left remaining. Let's see here. Alex putting out roster cuts. LaShawn McCoy, yes, I can definitely see him getting cut in the offseason for the Bills. Cardell Jones for the Chargers. Malik Jefferson for the there as well, and then David Mayo. Jordan Matthews, yep, he's going to get cut. Brian Hoyer's not on the Patriots anymore. He plays in the Colts. Houston takes a 3-point shot. They drain it down, 138-105. Deshaun Kaiser, I forgot he was even in the NFL, and Kevin Hogan for the Broncos. Memphis with the basketball, floater. In the key, this one's up off the back iron, no good, gets the offensive rebound. 2 minutes remaining. Next stream on the football channel, probably not in a long time, Vaughn, because I'm focusing on the basketball channel only. I'm monetizing the basketball channel. The football channel probably will be the draft. 150 left to go. But I have to say, after doing basketball and football games, I feel like the basketball games are just so much better to call than the football games. Football is just so long, it just draws right out, and it just consumes most of my day. That's the only thing. 3-point shot good by the Grizzlies as they had a rough going on tonight here. Did not show up. No show with a final minute and a half. Big thank you all for joining my stream tonight. A huge thank you on the channel for my man Jack. I appreciate it for stopping by here again with the generosity with donos as well here on the channel. You guys were awesome here on the channel. Yup, if you score 135, you deserve to win. Now it's 138. Yep, that says something, Eric. Robbie even ended his stream early. That says something. Man, this is just absolute obliteration tonight. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up, hit the sub as I call play-by-play. Tomorrow, hopefully a better game. I'll be back. Wisconsin versus number 19 Michigan tomorrow for the play-by-play. Don't forget, triple header Saturday. Providence versus Villanova, noontime on Saturday, 3:45, Kentucky versus Auburn, and then closing it out Saturday night, Celtics versus Rockets, everybody. So if you're a Rockets fan, feel free to join me back on the Celtics game on Saturday night for the next one on ABC. Shots going down at the free throw line by Houston. They got a 140 spot on the board. This, by the way, is not the largest blowout I have called this season as Memphis hits it down. I called the Mavericks who destroyed Golden State back in, I think it's November. The final score, I forgot what it was, but I think it was like something like 144 to like 90, like 144 to 93 or something. It was absolute just demolishing. Memphis takes the jumper, left baseline, 40 seconds left, hits it. What a game tonight, though. Russell Westbrook and James Harden for the Rockets here in this one, having a massive, massive game. 33 by Westbrook, 30 by Harden, and we get the final 30 seconds. Houston, just don't even take a shot, guys. Oh, they do. They take a 3-point shot. What are you doing? Just hold the basketball. Just hold the ball. Rebound by Memphis. And it's going to be 15 seconds left to go. Memphis swings it around the perimeter. Just going to take a parking lot three. That one from 28 feet out. No good. Rebound Houston. And that's the ball game. Thank you all so much for stopping by here on the channel. Somehow we got to 38 likes tonight on YouTube. On a blowout basically from the very start of this one. But the final score 140 to 112. I don't know what. So that was the score. Thanks so much, Eric, for the update. 142 to 94. Yeah, that game was worse. That game was terrible. So that is a wrap here on November 20th, 2019 when I called that game. Yep, I was calling football during that time. But, oof, that's a wrap of this one, guys. Yikes. Big yikes for the Memphis Grizzlies in this game, as now they have lost their fourth straight game in a row, and now they're 2 games below 500 at 28-30 overall for the Memphis Grizzlies. And watch out, the Pelicans coming right up on you rather quickly, and the Trailblazers right behind you. So, that's how this game ends right here. Thank you all so much for stopping by the channel. Before I sign off, make sure to hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. And on the notification bell if anybody enjoys what I do here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Going to sign off here on the channel. And feel free, stop in tomorrow if you guys would like. Tomorrow, 7 Eastern, Wisconsin taking on number 19 Michigan for the play-by-play. Thank you guys so much, and enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night on Sportscaster, signing off on both of the platforms here. And thanks so much for stopping by, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your night here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube.